believe that?
TAB award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game.
And the Middle Tennessee Christian School Cougars are state champions here in 2023.
He's got it. And Eagleville has won a state championship in baseball. And they did it really convincingly.
The Oakland Patriots have won back-to-back-to-back state titles. Their 7th state championship.
Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the home of the Siegel Stars. Brian Barrett joined by John Dinkins, and we are here tonight for the matchups that are coming up this evening with the Riverdale Warriors. Lady Warriors will be up first. Challenge for the Siegel girls. Then we'll have the boys game to follow right here on News Radio WGNS. Certainly glad to have you along with us here on the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. If you need legal help, you should call the law offices of John Day. If you've been injured, they can certainly help you out with great advice. Well, we've got this game tonight. A lot of additional county games that are going on. We'll look at that on the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup here in just a couple of moments. Plus, this is the beginning of the second go-around here in district play for District 8. So maybe a word about that and kind of an overview of what the state of the state, if you will. So hang with us. We've got a lot coming up here for you as we continue State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm Good Neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about the significant rate decrease we're experiencing now. Let me compare coverage and possibly save you hundreds on your home and auto. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing it as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutorepair.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we welcome you back here on News Radio, WGNS. It's State Farm Prep Sports, and time for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Rick's Barbecue has quality, fresh, never frozen meats that they smoke the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, beef, and chicken all the best flavor. Now, try other favorites there, like slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes with your favorite meat, whether it's the smoked chicken. You can get barbecue. I think they've got some other selections there too. Try it out. And I want to remind you they also have wings now at Rick's Barbecue. So from the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to feed your hungry family tonight. On South Church Street, just across, well, turn off of South Church onto Warrior Drive. Can't miss it, right there on the right. John Dinkins joins me here tonight. And John, I mentioned that this is the second go-around in the district here. The last time these teams met, Riverdale girls won, beat Siegel, and the Riverdale boys beat the Siegel boys in one of now several, I guess, minor upsets in the boys' first half of the district.
Yeah, I think Coach Risby hoping that doesn't come back to haunt him, that loss to Riverdale. But Riverdale kind of plays that way. The boys are...
Well, they beat Oakland the other night, too,
up and down, and they're playing a lot better than they did at the beginning of the year before the regular season started. And Siegel girls looking for a little revenge here tonight. Riverdale girls probably have a little more firepower to go with them than Siegel. But if Siegel can keep it close, it's liable to be a pretty good ball game.
Other games that are going on tonight, it's Rockvale and Oakland. And John, especially, I know you didn't get to see that game the last time, but despite what the score says, that was a really competitive girls game until maybe the fourth quarter, and Rockvale kind of pulled away just a little bit because of some things that Oakland was trying to do. Coach Scott Thomas, when I talked to him last time, he said, you know, we're playing well for 3 quarters, maybe even 3.5, but we're losing, you know, we're not playing consistently for 4 quarters. If they put that together, they could be dangerous.
Yeah, they've got some talent, and they're young, and that's the reason sometimes for the inconsistency. And they need to pick up a big win would help them too, to kind of give them a little more confidence going in. But Rockvale girls are pretty tough. That's pretty for sure, really.
And in the boys game between those two teams,
oh gosh, who knows?
I know. And you know, Blackman went through unscathed through the first half. Now they had a very close game. I think one of the games, the Oakland game, was overtime, but you know, Oakland lost to Riverdale. Siegel beat Oakland. Rockvale beat Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah, but see what I'm saying? It's all. I think you've got Blackman slightly ahead of maybe the rest of the whole bunch, maybe.
Well, if they can keep winning, I don't see anybody catching Blackman. I mean, you know, because they're going to beat each other.
Right.
You know, anybody to really make that drive to it. So
that's how important winning that first 4 games in the district was, because with 4 games left or whatever that's left, I mean,
there's not a lot of time either.
Right.
I mean, you don't have a lot of teams.
Yeah, we're talking 2 weeks.
Yeah. So you've got, you know, you're going to play them again. You just better win all of them, really, if you're wanting to get up there in the top echelon.
The District 7 teams, they have already gone through their district once and are going back through one more time here as well, but they had already begun that procedure, and it's Stewart's Creek hosting Cookeville tonight. And the Cookeville girls, John, they kind of have had a stranglehold on that district the last couple of years. Lebanon's really good, but if Stewart's Creek's going to get them and put themselves back in a hunt for the district title, they need to get the win at home.
Yeah, and I don't think they played particularly well on Tuesday night. They've got to get a little bit more. In fact, probably Wilder needs to probably shoot a little bit more than what she's doing. But they can get the hot outside, and that's why we were so impressed with Stein.
Right.
She gives them that outside game, and look for her to get more minutes.
I would think so. It's the big Smyrna-Laverne matchup tonight from Smyrna. I think they're doing Legends Night out there, having the Smyrna Legends shoot free throws and just making a big time out of that. And I'm sure that the Dog Pound and Harry Gill Jr. Gymnasium will be packed Should be a lot of fun out there for that one tonight. We'll be getting scores throughout the night on that one. And all of these games, if you're listening and you know someone there or whatnot, if you'll have them send us a message on X at WGNS Sports Radio, we can pass that along, and then working with Coach T, we can pass it along and get the score out to a lot of folks. Central Magnet is at Franklin County tonight, as both of their teams still struggling a bit in district play, but are certainly trying to win some games here, get hot going into the tournament. John, MTCS is taking on PCA. It's kind of rival night, it seems. And those two teams look for the PCA girls and boys to go to MTCS and win a pair, but it's always competitive and always fun. And Eagleville is at Moore County. John, the Eagleville Eagles are the #1 team in the state in boys basketball, and I don't think it's really even close in terms of the points, so that's really pretty awesome.
They should handle things pretty well. They just need to stay focused and don't let anybody slip up on them a little bit. Moore County's always a tough game there, and but gosh, they played. If you saw them against Rockville the other night, you wouldn't believe it. They were just lights out. They have got 3 that can dunk. They've got 2 big inside players, key to the inside, and that's what helps them so much. And they've got a good outside game with Nichols shooting the 3.
Blackman boys, by the way, are ranked 10th in the state, and Blackman girls are ranked. So we've got several teams that are ranked. Of course, PCA #1 in boys basketball. Eagleville girls, just a brief mention about that. If they can get some folks healthy, which they are getting, they got 20 points average per game back healthy. I think things could be looking up for them in this second half of the district.
Well, the 2 sophomores that are hurt are not going to be back, but they did get Brindley Bain back, which she's a 20-point per game average. That is, you take that out of your lineup, now she's back. So I look for them to give a big fight there in that district.
Well, that is your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Rick's Barbecue with quality, fresh, never frozen meats, bringing you out on Warrior Drive, bringing you the look around the county of what's going on tonight. Want to remind you as well, if you're listening to this game and want to watch this game, you can check out Big G TV from our homepage, wgnsradio.com. There's a player there. Plus, you can also subscribe on our YouTube and Facebook channels, where we are live every time we're at one of these games here in the regular season. Big G TV, and it's powered by our friends at Turner Security for all of your home security and business security needs, and TechCore, computers, IT, and computer repair. Stay with us when we come back on WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna. We'll have the play-by-play in the girls' game, boys' game follow. We'll take a pause here and be right back to Siegel High School this evening.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census. Listing everyone in your household helps the city qualify for more funding to improve roads, parks, and services. Murfreesboro Mayor Shay McFarland.
All we need is your address and the first and last names of everyone living at your home. That's it. Take part in our 2025 special census.
Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Renters, when you combine State Farm Auto and Renters Insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renters insurance to help you save. Call me at 615-900-0877.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors that you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. Let me save you money and time.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Miss Dana. Also want to say thank you to Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den, along with Mills Family Pharmacy, that helped to bring you State Farm Prep Sports. And don't forget, next game, tune in a little early for the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. After the game, we'll have the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Now with your starting lineups here in the girls contest and the play-by-play story, we send it over to John.
All right, Brian, for Riverdale, Abby Dennis will be at one guard spot. She's a junior, number 2. Number 12 is Abby Zimmerman, a freshman point guard. Number 25 is Zania Tiller, a freshman wing. Looks like Josh Bugg has gone to really youth tonight. Messiah Williams, number 1, will be at guard spot. And rounding it out will be Lucy Beasley, a freshman, number 23. So out of the starters tonight, there's just almost all of them are freshmen except one. So it's Dennis, Zimmerman, Tiller, Williams, and Beasley. For Siegel, Neela Alexander, number 22. She'll play at the center, the post spot. Kylie Evans, number 11, a senior point guard. Jordan Johnson, a forward, number 14. She's a senior. Mary Ignatz, a sophomore. She'll play at guard, and the other guard will be Aubrey Carroll, number 24, a sophomore. So it's Alexander, Evans, Johnson, Ignatz, and Carroll, your starting lineup here for the Siegel Stars. And it'll be Siegel in the home white with blue trim and some light blue trim, and Riverdale, I think, are in gray, I believe, tonight with some red trim. And those are your starting lineups. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
You did all of that in the dark.
I did kind of do that.
Well, you had your little flashlight.
I had more trouble getting my flashlight turned off and turned on. All right, we're ready for action. Again, Riverdale won this meeting by 20 the last time these two meet, so I would think that Byron Weekly is going to really want them to play well tonight. This is a winnable game, he thinks. I would think he does anyway. Tip is up and controlled by Riverdale, and it's Beasley. These are all freshmen. Abby Dennis gets it started with a jumper that's no good from 3. Rebound, Siegel. Ignatz flying down the floor. The layup's too hard, however. Rebound, Riverdale. Very young freshman. 4 of these freshmen in the lineup for Riverdale tonight.
It's like we're doing a freshman game.
Driving layup by Williams is no good. Now, these are some promising freshmen here for Riverdale. Dennis, the junior, going to throw it in, and she does, over to Beasley. Now they get it inside to Williams. The shot is up, no good. Rebound, Alexander for Siegel. Evans has it. Top of the key now to Alexander. On Tuesday, they tried to work the ball inside. We'll see where they go this time, tonight. To Carroll, to Ignatz. They do go inside. Alexander turns, banks it off the glass, no good. Rebound, Riverdale.
Alexander has been the most consistent of late, John, and I think Siegel would like to get her going early in the game if they can.
Tiller set up down low. They're looking to get to her. Williams gets a screen. Now passes off. No, loses the ball. Gets it back. And here's a jumper from the top of the key. No good. And that one was by Beasley. David Limbaugh in the house, by the way. Limbaugh said, hey. And Evans having trouble and does get out of trouble. Now brings it back out, top of the key to Alexander. They'll set it back up. Riverdale putting some pressure at the guard spots. They try to get it down low. Ignatz comes away with a loose ball, and she travels.
I was afraid they were going to catch her with that. First one of the game for either team.
Williams will throw it in. And Zimmerman gives it back to her. She'll bring it up the floor. No pressure by Siegel. Williams, handoff. Bad exchange, but Beasley couldn't hang on to it, but Ignatz walks, trying to make the steal, and she did have the ball in her hands. 5:56 to go here in the first quarter.
If they're going to call a walk on her, then it has to be a Riverdale turnover and a Siegel turnover.
Correct. Beasley into Dennis. Dennis gets a pick. Stops, shoots from 15. The jumper's no good, a little strong. Gets her own rebound. Goes to the corner, in trouble. Passes it out to Zimmerman. Back to Dennis. Bounce pass, down low to Tiller. Tiller turn around in the lane, no good. Rebound picked up by Carroll. No score. We played about 3 minutes.
Well, they've definitely had some pretty good looks, especially on that possession.
Here's the drive, up no good by Alexander. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Riverdale on the rebound.
I know she's going out of the game right now, John, but Tiller with a nice block right there.
Coming in for Riverdale will be Cheyenne Clymer. Kind of give him a little bit more size down low. Here's Beasley, nowhere to go. To Dennis, to Madison Taylor, who's in the game. She goes up and drives, and she's fouled. Madison Taylor's a sophomore. Clymer is a senior. And going to the line will be Madison Taylor. I have a lot of playing time. My granddaughter played with Madison in AAU. Shots up, no good.
I guess you have a pretty good insight on a lot of the sophomores that are playing in the county.
I guess that's my age that I know. Second free throw is good. And the first points are on the board, and it belongs to Riverdale.
Well,
1-0.
Took 3 minutes to get there.
Here's Alexander driving, and immediately Clymer fouls her.
Well, I could hear that foul. And Brian Weekly for Siegel, he is going to try to feed Alexander. I mean, that's what they tried to do the other night, and that's what he's trying to do here early on in this game.
Free throw is up and good. Alexander ties it at 1. Coming back in for Riverdale is Tiller, and Clymer will go out. Drew a quick foul. Alexander's second shot, somebody stepped over the line, and I think it was Siegel. So Beasley will throw it in, and there's pressure, and the ball is stolen away. Ignatz gets it, bounces it down low. The shot up by Evans, no good. Rebound Riverdale, missed an opportunity there to Taylor down low. The layup with the left hand, good.
Well, you could tell she had the shooter's touch on that one, John, because it looked like it was going to be too hard, but just the right angle off the backboard to hit the front of the rim and fall through.
4:37 to go in the first, 3-1 Riverdale. Alexander pushes it out to Ignatz, who'll take the long jumper, too hard off the glass. Alexander down with the rebound, it's missed, Tiller blocked it. And coming away with it is Beasley.
Boy, it's
and
really.
Dennis comes up with it, now it's stolen back by Siegel.
It's really tough in the paint right now.
Here's a pass, going to be overthrown and out of bounds to Riverdale. Well, Siegel had 2 or 3 chances there, couldn't take advantage, and now we've got some changes for Siegel, and we'll take a timeout while we're doing that and be right back. 3-1, it's Riverdale on top.
At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, we believe in making a difference in everything we do. From helping local businesses grow to guiding families towards financial stability, we are improving lives one customer at a time. Hi, I'm John Allen. Vice President and Commercial Banker.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Online at fnbmt.com.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Riverdale with the basketball underneath. Tiller stops, shoots, she walks. Another turnover. That's maybe the most important stat tonight, Brian. You need to make sure you keep up with that.
Well, I have made a lot of marks down here.
And the ball's intercepted. Turnover, Siegel. Riverdale with a full court press that time.
Amazingly,
Dennis
both have 4 apiece.
To Taylor, long three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Tiller. Riverdale getting on the boards. To Beasley, to Dennis from the corner, no good, won't fall. Tiller back up, it's good, and she's fouled. Tiller really getting on the boards here and gets her first basket and a chance for a three-point play. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Craig's Tax Service and Dr. Automotive, and of course our friends at State Farm.
John, if you give somebody 2-3 chances, the chances of it going in go up, and they had 3 shots at it.
And she hits the free throw, so the three-point play in effect, and it's 6-1, Riverdale leading. And it looks like they're going to pick them up at about half court here. Really putting pressure out front, however, and it's knocked away by Beasley. Well, you look at it this way, Brian. You've got a sophomore in there for Riverdale, a freshman, another freshman, and a junior.
Yeah.
So Coach Bug trying to get that experience in there. A bouncer down low. Alexander has it, banks off the glass, and good. Alexander has all 3 points for Siegel.
First field goal of the game for the Lady Stars, and John, that's why they want to get the ball in there to her, because but Riverdale knows it. I think Coach Bug has done a good job of keeping his bigs down there. That's the best shot she's had tonight.
They get it down to Tiller, bounces off the glass, good. Well, they're getting it inside too.
Yep.
5 points for her.
It's the tale of the bigs tonight.
Got a new player in for Siegel. That is Kamora Lloyd. And ball stolen. Pass, Dennis. Going to get fouled, but she gets it anyway. No foul call, but she does get the basket. 10-3, Riverdale starting to pull out here.
Hit 3 in a row.
Over to Lloyd. Lloyd, fairly good ball handler, but you can't dribble through 3 people like she just did. Here's Williams down with the steal. Gives it to Taylor, open for 3, no. Rebound, Tiller, hustling, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Tiller. Beasley checking back in. And coming out will be Dennis. Zimmerman's still in there. And Riverdale wants to talk about it in a second. And that gives us an opportunity here with Riverdale leading 10-3 with 2:18 to go in the first. Chance to talk about our friends. They're our good friends. Well, they're my good friends. I'm not sure how friendly Brian is with them now. But go ahead.
Oh, very, very good. We even have new copy.
Really?
Yes. More selections tonight. You know, when it comes time to buy or sell, make Parks Auction your first call. Bob Bug, Stan Long, they are experts in the fast, profitable auction. They'll handle everything from start to finish. Get the results with a team that knows the business inside and out. Parks Auction. We get top dollar for your property. ParksAuction.com online.
You mean there's 6 things now we can talk to them about?
That's just a variety.
I didn't know we could find that much.
Well, it took me and Chat GPT like 2 hours to do it.
Here's Alexander bringing the ball up floor for Siegel. She's going to go all the way in, pushing it up, and she's fouled. She just went right at Tiller and draws the foul, and Clymer going to come back in for her.
Really a smart job right there to continue on, because the foul really occurred maybe even just a fraction of a second before she attempted the shot, and she's going to get to shoot some free throws because of that.
Free throw is up and rolls good. Alexander getting it done at the free throw line. She has 4 now. 10-4. She has all of Siegel's points. That's a pretty young group out there for Siegel. They do have 1 senior out there, or 2 now. Flips it off the rim and falls away. The rebound, Siegel. Evans open, shot missed. Rebound, Johnson. Jordan gets it down low to Alexander. Oh, nice spin move in the lane, and she's going to draw a foul. I'll tell you one thing. She's got the big point, the post move down.
Yeah.
But the shot is not quite there.
They say that one occurred before the shot.
Correct.
Which that one was not as close as the other one, I don't think. But anyway.
And looking to find somebody to throw it to. They get it to Lloyd, who loses it. Picked up, however, by Alexander. Alexander, another spin in the lane. This shot's a little short. Rebound, Williams for Riverdale. Brings it down the floor in a hurry. Over to Taylor in the corner. It goes to Zimmerman, or Lucas that is. Down low, Clymer turns around, missed the shot. Banked it off a little too hard. Evans down with the rebound. Siegel wanting to run before they get set up. Johnson, boy, she is being hounded there by Williams. Bounce pass, oh, it was a good one, but I don't think Evans was looking for it. Here's Taylor down with the rebound for Riverdale. 1:21 to go.
Taylor was right there. I mean, it was like it was a pass to her.
And the long shot up by Lucas is no good, and down with the rebounds, Evans. She's gotten a lot of rebounds from that guard spot. Throws it away, Clymer has it. We're going back and forth right now. 1:08 to go in the first quarter. Taylor gets it for Riverdale. They're back in possession. I think we may have our first score of the night coming in. Here's a spin. Williams up, no good. Nice move, nice shot, missed it. Rebound Alexander. Now she's liable to take it all the way in, and she does. Goes up off the glass, good. Riverdale's got to find a way to stop that. 10-6, Siegel looking good right at the moment.
They've used 3 different players on her tonight.
Dennis getting ready to check back in. 10-6 the score, 33 seconds to go. Back over to Williams. And they are at home tonight, so it's a little different story. They've got Taylor set over in the far corner. Williams, though, decides to launch one. No good. Taylor had the rebound, knocked down, and now jump ball. Boy, Taylor took a spill down there. And it's going to wind up going to Siegel. Ignatz coming in, Lex Jones coming in, and Kyla Dowdy in the game for Siegel. Dennis comes back in for Riverdale.
Boy, it could be a really big opportunity here for Siegel if they could get a score.
Alexander having a little trouble with the ball, now has it stripped away from him. Here's the pass to Dennis. Oh, faked it. Finds Lucas over in the corner at the horn. Great shot, and they did a good job of getting it off. Couldn't get it to go. Riverdale leads at 10-6 over Siegel here at the end of the first quarter on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants. One of the things that put us on the map here in Rutherford County was our daily specials. Now you can go to our website, toots.com, and click on the Daily Specials tab to see what those are.
Hey, this is Jack Hayes. Come over to Toots Restaurants and play our cool arcade games, and while you're at it, come check out our menus.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight, State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV, brought to you in part by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm. And there was a technical.
Yes, there was. Taylor going to shoot him, and that's the right person for that. She hits the first one. Speaking of Big GTV, Micah running. Is he the producer, or would he be a director?
He would be the camera operator.
No, that's not a good title.
Why is that? That's a great title.
Producer. We've got 2 producers, one in the studio and one here.
We'll come up. We'll call him a grip.
Taylor hits both of them, and a grip is a good one, yeah.
I don't even know what a grip does.
He holds the camera.
Oh, wow. He's a grip then.
Williams to Lucas, down low in the corner, goes to Tiller, and she walked. Took that step just a little too fast.
Well, John, I heard the whistle at the end, but both teams went to the benches, so it had to be a player or a substitution or something. I don't know.
Here's Alexander, gets it to Dowdy at the high post and throws it away. Jones couldn't come up with it. Another turnover for Siegel.
Well, Siegel with 10 turnovers, Riverdale with 5. Lady Warriors shot 4 of 16, 25% in the first quarter. Siegel 20%, 2 of 10 in the first quarter. Stats from JHA Company Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies.
Kamora Lyons is in the game as well for Siegel. And here comes Zimmerman getting ready to check back in. I like what they do. They have to hand that towel to him or whatever that is. I think it is a towel where they know who's going in for who. Here's a lob down low, triple team. Dennis is open from the top of the key. No good. But she can't get one to fall, but the shot looks great. And it's out of bounds. Riverdale's ball. When things are going bad, you can't even get the rebound when you need it. Taylor, shot missed. Rebound. Taylor, or make that Dennis makes a big steal there. Over to Zimmerman. Now back out to Williams. 12-6, Riverdale leads it. 7:07 to go in the half. Williams dropped back now to Taylor. Taylor drives baseline. And Lyons got her, and really that didn't really stop anything except play. So Dennis will throw it in. The Siegel faithful now starting to really come in. Dennis to throw it in. Bounce past Taylor. Taylor to Williams. Switching it around. Almost goes out of bounds and does. It's a Riverdale turnover. So neither team has established any kind of momentum here in this first half. Kylie Evans to bring it back. She's back in the game. And gets it to Ignatz, who can't handle the pass. Over to Taylor. Taylor, long pass. It's intercepted. Dowdy gets it. Here we go. Back and forth. Johnson has it. Now to Evans. Evans to Ignatz. Drives baseline. Looks for Dowdy. She's got it, but now throws it away. Picked up by Williams. It's kind of some ugly basketball right now. And Evans throws a pass. I'm sorry, that wasn't Evans. That was Dennis who made that pass. Like a softball player there. Turnover, Riverdale. 12-6 our score.
John, got a couple of scores. Give you one here real quick. Stewart's Creek leads Cookeville 25-17 after the first quarter in girls play. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Long jumper by Ignatz is good for 3. First bank 3 for Ignatz.
It's the first bank 3 of the night.
12-9 now. They've crept within 3. Here's Williams. Drive, stops, fadeaway jumper. Too strong. Rebound. Johnson for Siegel. And Johnson gets it back, and she almost threw it away. And they get it to Alexander. Alexander brings it across the timeline to the right side. Dribbles to the right, stops, baseline, turns, spins, and she's fouled. Man, every time she's gotten the ball, Brian, she's drawing fouls.
Yeah, every time. That's why I don't know what the answer is going to be. Because Riverdale's going to run out of post players before this game's over with.
Tiller with the foul.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Oakland 20, Rockvale 12 after the first quarter. 20-12, Oakland on top of the Lady Rockets.
Alexander gets that one to fall. She has 7 of the 10 points. Ignatz with the 3, the other. And Ignatz, second free throw, short. Rebound, Dennis. You just keep waiting. Somebody's going to get hot, but nothing's happened so far. Williams has it. They'll set it up. Siegel in a zone. That's what they want. Clymer drives, pushes her way in and out. Rebound, Alexander. And she's going to bring it up. They do pick her up. Now here's a ball that's intercepted. And that one was off of Lyons. 5:03 to play, 12-10, Riverdale. Ball's knocked out of bounds.
Clymer has decided I'm going to go without the face mask, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because I thought, who is that in there now? But
it's probably been long enough, I guess. Taylor. Cross court to Dennis. Dennis drives, a little floater in the lane is good. And that's her 4th point.
First field goal in a while, John, in the first of this quarter for Riverdale.
Here's Ignatz, gives over in the corner to Johnson, and now Williams is going to pick up a foul. And the bounce pass in for Siegel goes to Alexander. Man, there's a battle under there. And they get her reaching in on Clymer, which really all she needed to do was just stand back. You got it a little bit. If you're Coach Bug, you got to worry about these fouls.
Well, it's looking like it's going to become a problem here. And Clymer and Alexander are kind of going at it.
And inbounds will be Ignatz. They get it. The jumper to Lyons. The shot is up. No good, but a whistle and a foul.
Pushed Alexander, just cleared her off the court.
And that's Clymer. 3rd foul on her. She's going to have to come out.
Yeah, Coach Bug is not a happy camper because that was an unnecessary foul.
Yeah, motions.
Yes.
Ignatz throwing it in again. They found Evans, but they find Johnson running through. Nicely done. Johnson gets the basket. Her first basket, and it's 14-12.
After the first quarter, John, Laverne 9, Smyrna 6 in girls action. Jennings and Ayers update.
There's a jumper by Zimmerman. It's good. Big basket for her first basket. 16-12. Lead back to 4 for Riverdale.
Both teams have hit their last 2 shots now, so maybe warming up a bit.
Lloyd, make that. Yeah, she lost the ball. That was Lyons. Touched it last. So it'll be Riverdale's basketball. They lead by 4. Give it to Dennis. Now back to Williams. Williams actually playing the point tonight. Double teamed. In trouble. And I'll tell you what, Evans and Ignatz were like a swarm of bees right there. They went after her tough. It is on Evans. And Riverdale take it outside court. But, I mean, the way they jumped on her was unbelievable. Here's Dennis with it now across the timeline. Going to stop. She's going to shoot. She's going to score. It's a 3. First bank 3 for Abby Dennis.
That's their first 3 of the night.
7-3. Make that 19-3. Excuse me. Ignatz. 19-12. I'll get it right in a minute. And there's a turnover for Siegel. You know, Abby Dennis, I've seen her for the last couple of years because she played as a freshman. You kept going. She had the shot. She had everything. And he's put her in the starting lineup, and she's responded with 7 points tonight. Dennis almost loses it and does. It's bounced around, kicked around. Coming away with it is Lyons. Now it's stolen. Williams strips it. Finds Taylor wide open with a left-handed layup. Good.
A run here for Riverdale, John. They've hit their last 4 in a row.
21-12. Alexander, and they foul, and that's Williams.
Williams can't believe it, and Alexander had just gotten a step past her, John, to get by her. And
well, what's upsetting Coach Bug, I think, is that there's just too many little nitpicky fouls that they're doing. And they are fouling, but they're unnecessary. Getting ready to see a sub here for Riverdale. Riley Sturbins. Guess what? She's a freshman. Free throw is good by Alexander. She'll get another one. Free throw is up. Good. Alexander's kept them in this game. She's got 9 of the 14. Full court pressure. Dennis trying to get by, and now a whistle and a foul.
Boy, they are calling this game tight as a tick, aren't they?
And it'll be Riverdale's ball. (21-14). Riverdale leads it by 7. Their biggest lead's been 9. Dennis. Oh, they let her open. She bounces off the screen, no good. Knocked around, kicked around, out of bounds, jump ball. This has been a fairly physical game, too. It's 2:55 to play. Lions going to bring it up for Siegel. Oh, bad pass, but Lloyd comes away with it. And she carried the basketball. Another turnover. That's killed the Stars.
Yeah, John, that's 18.
Against Siegel?
Huh?
That's 18 Siegel turnovers?
Yes. 8 for Riverdale.
I'm sorry, I'm a little stunned. I didn't realize it was that many.
They have been mounting up.
Zimmerman gets it across the timeline, now to Dennis.
9 each quarter as it stands right now.
Dennis spins, gives it over to Taylor. Taylor, back to Dennis. Set it back up. To the right side, he goes, Lucas. Lucas back. Dennis, jumper from about 17, no good. Rebound, that probably was a rush shot. Alexander has it across the timeline for Siegel. Chance for them to cut this lead. We give it to Ignatz, who's going to pop a 3. Does! First bank 3 by Ignatz. She's got 6.
Her threes have come at really pivotal times when they needed it.
Dennis down in the corner. Sturbin, jumper, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Got away with a little elbow there. Under 2 minutes to play, 21-17. Siegel trails it, but a chance to get a little closer. Lloyd going to find an opening, and immediately Dennis is fouled. I think she was really kneed there by Lloyd on the way by.
Well, John, what they're trying to do is cut baseline, and they're getting around that defender over there. And the last couple of trips down, they've just kind of swiped or been in the way, honestly.
They're kind of setting a pick on the girl that is guarding the guard up there, but it's not obvious. It's kind of down low inside. Free throws no good by Lloyd. She'll get another one. Lloyd, Kamora Lloyd is a sophomore. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Sturbin for Riverdale, and gets it out quickly. Over to Zimmerman, who gives it down to Dennis. Dennis pops it back to Zimmerman, who's going to take the long jumper. Banks off the glass, no good. Dennis had it and lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to Siegel. Boy, Dennis had a layup waiting for her, and she couldn't hold on to it. She kicked off her leg. 1:34 to play here in the first. Lloyd across the timeline quickly. Now to Johnson. Johnson, top of the key. Dribbles to the right side. Back over to Lloyd. Lloyd stops, drives in the lane. No good, the shot. But Alexander there, and she's fouled, and I think the foul is going to be on Sturbin. So Alexander going to go to the line again.
Well, she has made a living at the free throw line here in this game so far, and every time she's touched the ball, she's been fouled, it seems.
Does she have a field goal? I think she has one. Free throw is no good. Yeah, she has one field goal, maybe 2. But the last 4 have been at the line. She did miss this one. 1:20 to play in the first half. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Zimmerman. Zimmerman.
Ooh, she carried it.
Yep, she did carry it. And the ball stolen away. Down low, Ignatz tried to go up. It looked like it was partially blocked. Evans with a rebound. Shot no good. Rebound Alexander. Guess what? She's fouled.
Well, just like I said earlier in the game, John, Riverdale had 3 chances. They got the field goal. Here, Siegel had 3 chances and are going to have a chance at the free throw line. They would be tied or leading this game if they had hit some of the free throw chances they've had.
Alexander with the first one. It's up. It's good. 10 for her. And it looks like Zimmerman's coming out, yes. And Lucas will come back in. Free throw, second one, rolls good. I'm sorry, that's 0. Brenna Barnes with 31:02 to go. And we'll take a timeout, be right back. It's Riverdale 21, Siegel 19. Back in 30 seconds, not minutes, 30 seconds.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back, 21-19 the score, minute 2 to play here in the first half. And Brenna Barnes, who just checked in, gets the ball, and they give it now over to Lucas. Ball is stolen away, but they retain possession. John Barnes is fouled by Lloyd. So Riverdale gets to go to the free throw line. Both teams with 5 fouls now. Free throw's good. That's a big that's a big point there. Barnes. 22-19. Second one rolls good. Barnes with 2. 23-19. Siegel, 47 seconds left in the half. Evans with it to the right side, now gives it over to Johnson. Johnson to Lloyd. Lloyd finds a crease, shot up, no good, rebound. Put up by Alexander, no good, rebound Johnson, no good. Boy, it's in and out. Unbelievable. Here's Dennis. Dennis brings it down with 22 seconds to play in the half. Gets a partial screen, drives up, layup, no good, gets a rebound, and she's hammered. This one's going to be on Alexander, I believe, or Johnson. They were both down there. And it's Alexander. So Dennis with the line, a chance to add a few points with 15 seconds to go. Free throw good. Dennis with 8.
Well, they've hit 5 of 6 free throws tonight.
Yeah, that's helped. Second free throw, no good. Rebound. Alexander. Alexander gets across the timeline. Brings it down to the right side. Trying to go one-on-one. Goes all the way in, and she's fouled. I don't know how she's getting down there. She just slowly, I don't want to say bullies, but pushes her way down in there.
Yeah. Well, now, John, they're having players who are not normally having to play that position on defense because they're in such deep foul trouble. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Stewart's Creek leads Cookeville 43-32 at halftime. That is a really big score right there.
Alexander's second free throw, in and out. Boy, they've missed some free throws late here in the first half. And that's going to be it to end the first half with the score, Riverdale 24 and Siegel 19. Brian will be back with some scores, some stats for you, and we'll be back right after this. 24-19, Riverdale leads.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again,
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
The large majority of our kids are involved in athletics or extracurricular activities, one or the other, and most are doing multiple activities.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
And that's a great preparation for life. How many of us in our life are just doing one thing? So a well-rounded student is a huge deal.
Invest in your child's future in a Christ-centered environment with many athletic and extracurricular choices.
Without a doubt, our students have the opportunity to be involved in multiple activities.
To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Life's too short to stress about insurance. That's why Ray Call at Rayburn Insurance is here to make sure you have the right coverage without all the hassle. He'll work hard to provide you with personalized service and finding the best solutions for you and your family. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or business insurance, Rick Hall's got you covered. Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency. Let him handle the details so you can focus on what really matters.
Did you just move here? Was the Tennessee summer a surprise? If the heat and humidity caught you off guard, wait until you feel a Tennessee winter. Since 1940, Roscoe Brown has been helping families in this area, and just like you go to the doctor for a checkup, you need to let Roscoe Brown do a winter checkup on your HVAC system. Don't let the approaching Tennessee winter surprise you. Set up a winter HVAC checkup at Roscoe Brown.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game here tonight on WGNS and Big G TV, brought to you in part by JHA Company, Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna, and Las Casas Feed Supply. At halftime, it's 24-19. Riverdale has led throughout this game. Siegel got within two, then Riverdale went on a little run, and it's been kind of a game of runs tonight. Foul trouble, there's a lot of that for Riverdale. Several players have three. 8 points for Abby Dennis to lead the way, including a first bank three. 7 for Madison Taylor. 2 points for Abby Zimmerman, and 5 points for Zania Tiller. 2 free throws for Brianna Barnes. For the Siegel Lady Stars, a couple of threes for Mary Ignatz, and boy, they were pivotal when they came. 2 points for Jordan Johnson, and 10 points for Neela Alexander, and she has 2 field goals, so 6 free throws for her tonight. That's a look at your scoring. When we come back, we'll have the team stats. These are all courtesy of JHA Company, winners' trophies, along with Fans Heating and Air. Plus, we will also update your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Got a lot of scores to pass along here on WGNS. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or a specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you? Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
No.
Have some for yourself. Yes.
No! Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
Pizza.
Hey, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Come in for guitars, keyboards, drums. We have lessons for anything with strings, mandolin, guitar, bass, you name it. We have lessons for anything with keys at Music World and Drummers Den, and a professional drum teacher as well. So if you need to learn to play something, we have you covered. Come on in, buy you an instrument, start learning today at Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Miss Dana Womack. We appreciate you and all of our State Farm agents, as well as JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates, Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air, bringing you the stats here in the game tonight. So here we go with your team stats. Rebounds, Siegel has out-rebounded Riverdale 22-12. This is a weird game in terms of team stats. But Siegel has turned the ball over 18 times to Riverdale's 9. So that has cut down the number of possessions, although late they have been able to catch up a little bit. They've attempted 20 shots, hit 5 of them. 2 of those were threes, so that's 25%. Riverdale shooting just a smidge better, 4% better as a matter of fact, 8 of 28, including a first bank 3. At the free throw line, Siegel is 9 of 17, 53%. They have been to the line 17 times, Riverdale 7, they're 5 of 7, 71%. That's why there are at least 3 players with 3 fouls for Riverdale. It's been tough down there in that category. So there you go. It was 10-6 at the end of the first. Riverdale up. They lead 24-19 now. Siegel has gotten to within 2. And they made little runs in the second quarter after Ignatz popped a couple of big threes. All right, here's some scores real quick coming at you. At halftime, Stewart's Creek leading Cookeville 43-32. According to the report we got, the best half that they've played all year. Smyrna has now taken a 13-10 lead over Laverne at halftime. It is Oakland leading Rockvale 33-25 at halftime. That's a new score on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, along with Moore County 24, Eagleville 12. Eagleville was down scoreless and made a big comeback in the second quarter. So there you go. Look at the scores we have on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. We'll take a break, come back. Then the second half of this contest between Riverdale and Siegel is coming right at you on State Farm Prep Sports.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wommel. It's smart to protect them together, to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
The city of Murfreesboro is growing, and we need your help to prove it. This is Mayor Shane McFarland, and participating in the special census helps ensure we get the funding we deserve for essential services like road paving, sidewalks, and parks. It's easy. Just visit murfreesborocensus.com, fill out the secure form, or complete the special census letter coming to your mailbox. Remember, every person counts.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure Murfreesboro gets its true share. Complete the special census today.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the law offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by JHA Company, Little Caesars Pizza, along with Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack.
All right, Siegel's got the ball. Make that Riverdale coming right to left toward the concession stand here at Siegel. We'll give you those starting lineups here in just a second. Here's Dennis with the ball, gives it over to Williams, loses it momentarily. And she drives in. The layup is good. That was a good move. Messiah Williams, well, that's her first basket tonight. Beasley is in the game with her, along with Tiller and Dennis. Here's the drive to the basket. Nice shot, but doesn't go for Lloyd. Lloyd is starting with Jordan Johnson. Alexander Evans is in there as well, and Ignatz is throwing the ball in. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Fan Seating and Air Winners Trophies and JHA Company. Here's Lloyd with it. Drives to the middle in the lane and is hammered. I don't know why you would try to foul him there. I mean, they can't do any damage there. They say she was shooting? Okay. Maybe she was trying. That's what Josh Bugg is asking too. What's the deal? Lloyd's free throw doesn't hit anything. She'll get another one. Isaac puts it up, and it is off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up this time by Zimmerman. I failed to put her in that lineup. And they give it to Williams. Long pass down low. Saved or tried to save there by Beasley, but to no avail. Alexander's got it. Over to Evans. Evans looks for help. Does she walk? Yes. Turnover, Siegel. Carroll getting ready to check in, and Lloyd will come out. Byron Weekly, the first-year coach of the Siegel Stars. Here's Taylor, just checked in. Gets it over now to Dennis, who drives, a little head fake, gives it back out. Here's a shot up and no good by Zimmerman, but a whistle and a foul. Again, she really didn't have a chance at that shot. They give her a break, really. Zimmerman will be at the line. She is a freshman guard, and the free throw is good. She has 3 points. Riverdale shooting their free throws pretty well, though, aren't they?
Yeah, John, they are now 7 of 9.
It's a difference in the game, really.
Yeah, 70% to 50%.
Here's Alexander driving all the way in, and too short. Gets her own rebound, can't get it to fall. Ripped down. Now Alexander takes it away, puts it back up, and she's fouled. Oh, me. I hate to laugh, but that just seems to be the theme all night long.
Well, because of Coach Bugg's foul trouble, he's got, like small forwards playing.
Yeah, weak side is not.
And it's causing some. That's why she was able to get 3 rebounds there. And Clymer's going to come back in to try to remedy that.
First free throw is up and missed now.
Just her being there, Clymer being there taller, even if she doesn't swipe at her, it's going to change the openness of a potential shot.
Neela's kind of struggled at the line the few times up, last few times. She'll get another one. 6:25 to play. 28-19 Riverdale with a 9-point lead, and that matches their biggest lead of the night. Second one is up. Good. Alexander with 11.
John, they had missed 5 free throws in a row up until that point.
Siegel's going to press. Zimmerman going to throw it in. They get it to Taylor. Taylor in trouble, double team, back out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, oh, she may have double dribbled, and I think she did. Shots up, she walked before she took the shot. Turnover Warriors. And here comes Tiller back in. Tiller helps on the boards for the Warriors. 28-20. Siegel with a chance to cut it. 6:15 to play in the third. Evans drives now, tries to shoot, hesitated, now gives it back out to Johnson. Down low to Alexander, spins, puts it up, no good. Good defense that time by Clymer, but there's a foul on the rebound.
Uh-oh.
I think Williams it was Williams.
Coach Bug is
5. Is that 5 on her? I didn't have
so.
it, but I think it is.
Coach Bug can't believe it.
Well, it's like after the action, I think, is what he's complaining about, is that there's a ton of fouling going on, but his are the ones getting caught. Williams comes out, of course, with 5 fouls, so Dennis will be back in the game probably for the rest of the game. 5:57 to play, 28-20. Now, Williams is a pretty good ball handler, so that hurts the Riverdale cause. And Alexander, who could set up maybe a living room in the foul line tonight. Free throws in and out.
They've hit one of their last 5 at the free throw line, John.
Second one is good. Hit 1 of 2 again. 12 for her, 28-21. Siegel not going away. Taylor loses the ball. She tried to drive her way through, and it's going to be Siegel's basketball. No foul.
Wow.
2 things. Don't go to the baseline, remember?
Yeah, you're right.
Don't go to the sidelines. You're trapped. Here's Evans. Loses the ball. Taylor had it. Now Evans gets it, dives for it. And Byron Weekly calls a timeout, which gives us an opportunity for our final timeout and look at Parks Auction and those brilliant auctioneers, Stan Vaught and Bobby Buggs.
Well, if you want to get the most money in the shortest time, Parks Auction delivers with Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. They use an extensive marketing program to ensure maximum exposure and maximum profit. So when it comes to selling property, experience makes all the difference. And they have it because they're old. Parks Auction, we get the top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com.
Yeah, you sneak in those little things. I still caught it. They're old. Yeah, you just, tried to run it through there.
I mean, they get around pretty good.
They get around better than you and me.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but you may be right.
28-21, Siegel with the basketball. I don't think we've had any changes. No, Lloyd is back in. And, boy, that ball got away. And what hustle by Abby Dennis, who goes up against Alexander, and she knocks it out of bounds. But what a terrific defensive play by Dennis. That ball was just laying out there for anybody, and Abby went after it. I don't know if it took a funny hop on Lloyd or what. Here's Tiller. And Taylor make that Lucy Beasley can't handle it, and it's going to be Siegel's ball after the jump ball. Woo, a lot of turnovers tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Carroll, long pass to Ignatz. Ignatz stops, now bounces it over to Lloyd. Lloyd trying to drive, goes up, little shooter in the lane, goes in. You know, this is if you're Josh Bugg, you've got to be scared because they just keep hanging around.
Yeah, they can't get any distance despite and dealing with the turnover trouble too.
Dennis with the long 3, it's no good. Rebound, Siegel. 28-23, Lloyd tries to get it to Ignatz, probably should have went on up with it. Knocked out of bounds, it'll be Riverdale's ball.
Siegel is winning the battle of the boards in a big way, 26-13 by my count, but they've turned it over 21 times.
Kind of equals it out, doesn't it?
It does.
Dennis feeling the pressure now. They got full court pressure going on, and a whistle and foul on Ignatz.
It's the foul selection tonight that has been odd to figure out. It's not that the fouls maybe aren't occurring, it's just the ones that are not called versus the ones that are.
Here's a turnaround jumper by Tiller that's no good. Rebound, Alexander. Neela up the court. Here she comes, driving now to the baseline. And Johnson loses it. Now gets it back over to Ignatz. To Carroll. Down low to Alexander. That's a bad pass, but it's going to go off a Warrior. 5-point lead for the Lady Warriors. 4:26 to play in the third. Siegel boys going to try to avenge the loss they got at Riverdale. There's a shot up and good by Johnson, and she's fouled by Clymer. Well, their height, they're starting to hit some of those shots, and they've got the advantage. Clymer's going to have to come out, and Zimmerman will come back in.
And remember, we've already had one Riverdale starter foul out early in the second half, so Coach Bug is having to really be creative in what he puts out there. And
free throw is up by Johnson, good. Jordan Johnson with 5. And just like that, it's a 2-point lead again for Riverdale. They led at 9. That's the longest or the highest they've been. Here's a long pass to Zimmerman, who's got a big 3 from outside.
Wow, that was nicely done. Just really burned it up to her. I was going to say this is the second time in this game, in the second quarter and now, that Siegel has been within 2.
Here's Alexander driving. Oh, she walked, I think. Nope, going to call a foul.
Wow. I really thought that ball was tied up, John, honestly. Now
Tiller's got 3 on her. And they're going to be shooting the rest of the way of the third quarter. 3:54 to play. Riverdale leads at 31-26. But, folks, Siegel just keeps coming back.
You know, on that foul, John, when she went up, it's almost like you said she walked, and she did walk, but it was because the ball was held from behind. But I guess there was too much contact there, and that's why they called the foul. Coach Bug was questioning.
Alexander at the free throw line. First one is good. She's got 13. Well, if you like free throws, Neela Alexander is your girl tonight.
She's had a lot of chances, hasn't she? They've hit 3 in a row now, and 4 of their last 5, so that's helped them get back into this game.
Missed that one as the Brian Jinks comes
continues,
back.
Man.
Dennis, double team, lost it, picked it back up. Now she's driving, and she's hammered by Ignatz. Now, that foul is just a drive-by, hit and run.
And there have been a ton of those tonight, especially when Alexander is trying to make that run baseline.
Dowdy coming in, and Alexander going to get a breather here. And so is Lyons in for Siegel. Here is Beasley, who is fouled as she got the ball. There was a pretty good pass, but another foul.
John, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update.
Taylor for 3. Madison Taylor with the first bank 3. She has 10. And it's a 7-point lead, and we have a timeout. We'll take 1, 2. Be right back.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Out of bounds, though, it's going to belong to Riverdale.
John, that score update for you from Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home. Stewart's Creek leads Cookeville, but only by 3, 51-48. Stewart's Creek up after 3.
There's a jumper by Dennis that didn't hit the net. Out of bounds. And a foul, this time on Siegel. And it's on Dowdy.
John, this will be the 10th free throw attempt for Riverdale. Siegel has attempted 26 free throws.
Clymer gets her first points of the night from the free throw line. Tell them about that Murfreesboro census, Brian, if you don't mind.
Well,
it's big time coming up.
Yeah, this is a big push in February to get be counted in the census. It means more money for the city to improve roads, parks, and services. So be counted. It's easy. 2 questions. It'll take you 30 seconds. Fast, secure, easy. MurfreesboroCensus.com. MurfreesboroCensus.com.
Clymer misses the second one. Siegel down with the rebound, 35-29. It's Riverdale by 6. 2:53 to go in the third now. We've got a long way to go in this one. Evans drives and double dribble, I believe. Well, walk. .246 to play in the third. Siegel backs up a little bit. 22 turnovers now for Siegel.
John, if you cut a third of those out and increase the number of shot attempts, you probably are leading right now.
There's Zimmerman, long pass to Taylor, now to Bailey. And Clymer with a turnaround in the lane, no good, out of bounds. Oh, it's going to go to, I guess Siegel touched it last. It's Riverdale's ball. Break for the Warriors. They get it to Clymer. She goes up strong and puts it up against the glass. Good. Clymer with 3.
They can get her hot, John, inside and kind of offset what Alexander's doing for Siegel. Would help the Lady Warriors.
There's Carroll, long pass to Evans, who saves it and throws it right into the hands of Dennis. Dennis brings it up. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound, Lions for Siegel. Abby has hit a cold spell. Here's a save in there, and coming away with it after the turnover is Zimmerman. Zimmerman pass, Taylor for 3. The shot, no good, short. Rebound, Dennis just took it away, took it out of Evans' hands. Here's a long jumper by Taylor again, no good. Rebound, Evans, she loses it, out of bounds, going to go to Riverdale. Boy, Siegel can't buy a break.
No. They are out rebounding Riverdale 30-16, but it's their turnovers that have just killed them. Like right there, they got the rebound, but immediately turned it over.
Nobody forced it; it just happened.
Right.
Here's Bailey, and there's a whistle and a foul. This is offensive.
A quick first step there by Taylor.
No, it's not. It's on Siegel.
Yeah. She got by, she kind of split through a double team there, and someone reached in. It's on 24.
Free throw by Taylor is good. Now, she's a pretty good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul her. 11 for her. Lead is now up by, is that 9? Yeah, I guess so.
If you go to wgnssports.com, the top story there is the scoreboard if you want to keep up with all of it tonight.
Taylor rings in and rings out. Rebound, Siegel. Alexander drives to the right side. Cut off. Now they leave Lions wide open. The shot won't go. Nice rebound by Dennis. Dennis gets up to the floor in a hurry. Wanting to run. Doesn't have the numbers. Now she does. Drives all the way in. No foul called. Lloyd got the rebound. I think Dennis thought she was. 38-29. We're under a minute to play here in the third. It's a big trip down the floor, but it won't be made as Taylor steals the ball away from Alexander. Taylor drives. Dennis is right behind her, and Lloyd makes the foul.
Well, Taylor knew she was going to be fouled, so she tried to kind of go a little bit to the outside of that to put it up, maybe get the basket, but knew she would get a chance here at the free throw line.
Taylor gets another opportunity. 38-29, 48 seconds to go.
They got it down to 2 points, Siegel did, here in this quarter, but since then Riverdale's gone on a bit of a run.
And the free throw up by Taylor, rolls good. Taylor with 12.
With 4 minutes to go in the game, Stewart's Creek up 55-52 over Cookeville, and Oakland leads Rockvale 49-31.
Free throw is good. Taylor with 13. Those free throws are big down the stretch. 40-29, 46 seconds to play. Lloyd, I don't agree with that foul. I know. Anyway, Taylor really didn't push her, but break for Siegel here. Stars trying to hang close, but now their biggest deficit now at 11.
John, we got a couple of upsets in the making here tonight. If Stewart's Creek can hold on, and Oakland leading.
How much was that Oakland score? That was a big lead, wasn't it?
49-31.
Free throw, no good. Rebound. Picked up by Siegel, however. Dowdy walked, just jumped up and came back down.
See, that's exactly the reason why their turnovers and rebounds are almost equal.
And now a timeout called by Josh Bugg with 38 seconds to go. We'll take a timeout and be right back. Riverdale up by 10.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City. Come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. As your local pet store, we're here to build relationships. That's just one of the reasons that we've been a staple of the Murfreesboro community for more than 34 years. Come see why Animal City is the trusted choice for pet owners all across town. Visit us today at 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro. You can also find us on Instagram at Animal City TN.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
To this long third quarter coming up, we got 36 seconds left. Taylor has the ball stolen. Evans to Lloyd. The shot is good. Lloyd with 5. 40-32. 24 seconds to go. Now whistle, foul this time.
This third quarter will never end. 60-52, an 8-point lead for Stewart's Creek, 3:50 to play. Laverne 26, Smyrna 13 after 3 quarters.
Taylor at the free throw line is up and good.
And Moore County 44, Eagleville 14 after 3.
Taylor, second one. Boy, she is in a zone right now. 15 points for her. She leads Riverdale. 42-32. Still, Siegel with plenty of time. 1 quarter to play. Carroll drives to Lloyd. Lloyd back. Carroll has it, bounces it down low to Johnson. Johnson bullies her way in, but Dennis comes from behind and steals the ball. Didn't see her. Dennis with no time left. That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Riverdale 42, the Siegel girls 32. Back with the fourth quarter after this timeout.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been dedicated to the students and families in the communities we serve. Hi, I'm Ryan Savage, Assistant Vice President. We understand the challenges of managing your family's finances. At First National Bank, your family is our family. Visit us at our Gateway or Memorial Boulevard offices here in Murfreesboro and always online at fnbmt.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back, and our game on Big G TV is brought to you exclusively by Turner Security, powered by TechCore. For all of your home and business security and IT needs and computer repair with TechCore, turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
You think we'll get by the fourth quarter with no fouls?
No.
Okay. Here we go. Taylor loses the ball, looking for help. Gets it to Dennis, who gets by 2 defenders and brings it up the floor. Ball's tipped away by Ignatz. Boy, Siegel all over the place defensively. I wouldn't want Ignatz guarding me, would you?
No, she's monster.
Here's Zimmerman from the corner, no good, way off, and out of now a rebound. Jump ball, it's going to go to the Stars.
John, a little breaking news. A small airplane crashed into multiple homes in Philadelphia, and there's a citywide emergency right now in Philadelphia.
What is going on?
I don't know. This is crazy news. This just happened within the hour.
A small engine plane, is that what?
Yeah, but apparently it crashed into multiple homes, and now there are some deaths, unfortunately.
Oh, man. Just never know, do you?
No.
Lloyd throws it away. It'll be Riverdale's ball. Ball goes to Zimmerman, who drives, goes up, shot's blocked, and it's going to be off Zimmerman, and it's going to be Riverdale's ball. Ball was blocked, but it fell into the back of Zimmerman, and so it's Siegel's ball. Now, Riverdale may throw a little pressure on themselves here.
Well, John, twice in this second half, they've gotten the lead to 10, and Siegel has come roaring back to get within 2.
Here's Lloyd in the corner to Carroll. Here's a drive, the shot up and good. Carroll from the baseline. Her first basket. She doesn't shoot a lot. Taylor bounces it to Dennis. 42-34. Zimmerman again. This one's partially blocked. And it tipped out to Siegel. Alexander. Here's Carroll. Finds Lloyd. Spins in the lane. The shot good.
See? Here they come.
7 points for Lloyd. It's a 6-point lead. Lloyd, Taylor in trouble. A jump ball is going to go to Riverdale, I think. Boy, everything's an adventure. Josh Bugg is so upset about no fouls called.
Well, Siegel has attempted 28 free throws, Riverdale 17. It was a lot more one-sided earlier, it seemed.
Lucy Beasley going to throw it in for Riverdale. And here is Tiller with the ball, who got back into the game. Offensive foul on Tiller. Boy, Coach Bugg is giving that official down there the what for.
And it's been that particular official tonight that he's given an earful most of the night.
4th foul on Tiller. So she's in some trouble. 6:41 to play. It's an eternity. Evans to Ignatz in the corner. She stepped on the line. Oh, the sideline.
John, if only one player in this game fouls out, and that happened earlier for Riverdale, if only one player fouls out, it will be a miracle.
You're right.
So many with 3-4 fouls right now.
Williams back in the game. I'm sorry, that's Clymer, not Williams. Taylor brings it across. Here's a drive. The bouncer off the glass, good by Taylor. Taylor with 17. That's a big basket, 44-36. Here's Johnson. Looks for help. Alexander wide open, they don't see her. Evans for the jumper, or off the rim, no good. Rebound Alexander. Alexander to Carroll. Down low, Ignatz. She almost outquicks herself, doesn't she?
Yep, and that was the case of it right there. And the ball got away from her, but apparently it was tipped at the last second by Riverdale.
I think that's why it went away from her, actually. Carroll to throw it in. Down low, they go to Johnson, and the jumper's no good. Alexander there to put it up and in. 15 for Alexander. 44-38. 5:50 to play.
A 36-17 advantage on the boards.
Evans picks Taylor's pocket and lays it up and in. 44-40.
Well, it got to 10. Now it's almost back to 2.
Ignatz steals it, but they're going to call a foul.
Oh,
a technical foul on the bench.
Against Siegel.
Yeah.
That's why the Siegel fans are not happy. Something was said, and it was a quick tee-up, man. Quick.
No doubt about that one. Taylor going to go to the line to shoot the technical.
Well, they get 2 free throw attempts and the ball, John, and with only a 4-point lead, these are really, really big free throws.
Free throw is up, no good. The hardest shot is one that nobody's under the goal.
Stewart's Creek leads 62-56 with a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update.
She hits 1 of 2, Taylor does, 18, now they'll get the ball. 45-40 Riverdale. The thing about it, this is kind of a game when you're having trouble and you turn the ball over, to try to hold the lead,
yes,
is almost impossible. You got to keep playing. And Clymer's going to do just that. A jumper from the outside, no good, out of bounds. Going to go to Siegel. Here's a pass intercepted by Clymer alertly. She goes up, shot no good. Siegel caught a break. Evans down low to Carroll, tries to bounce it to Ignatz, out of bounds, and I think Ignatz thinks it came off a Riverdale foot, and she might have an argument there. Here's Taylor to Dennis. Not the original way. Dennis back to Taylor. Over to Beasley. Shot no good. Rebound, Clymer. That foul may be on Siegel here. I'll say one thing. Clymer has come in and kind of toughened the game up a little bit physically for Riverdale.
Well, you can tell she's tough just by looking at her.
They give it to her. She's had it open for a second, but a whistle and a foul.
That's back-to-back fouls here by Siegel. And so Evans picks up her 4th foul.
Yeah, she's in trouble. And here's a pass that's right into the hands of Siegel. Now there's a scramble for it, and Coach Bug calls a timeout. And I think Riverdale will retain possession when we come back. We'll take a break. 45-40, 4:48 to play. Riverdale leads.
Pizza. You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze. From sirpizzatn.com, tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
I want to say hello to good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident and a great supporter of local sports. Has an office in Brentwood, but he'll work with you here at home. 873-1700.
Here's Siegel. They make another steal, and now another foul.
Well, this is another foul.
That was on Dennis.
No, it's not. Just 4 fouls.
She's close. There's several on Riverdale and so does Siegel now. Carroll's going to bring it across the floor. Taylor on her. 45-40. A basket would be huge here for Siegel. We get it down low to Alexander. She's double, triple team, but she finds Johnson underneath for the score.
What a pass.
I don't see how she even saw her.
Well, she knew she had a triple team. Somebody had to be open.
45-42. You know what's amazing and what I love about this game, though? Byron Weekly is in a game, and he hasn't had that opportunity in the last 3 at least. Ball stolen. The shot is up. It's good. Johnson with the steal.
This is as close as Siegel has been all game.
45-44. Clymer tries to get it down low, does to Beasley. That shot is blocked out of bounds.
The Siegel crowd has definitely began to pour into this game for the boys' game. It's homecoming as well, and so this place is packed. The home side packed. The student section is loud, so a lot of energy from them.
And the inbounds to Taylor for a long 3. No good. And it's going to belong to Siegel.
Taylor does not mind throwing it up there from anywhere on the floor.
No, that's right. 1 point lead. Lloyd across the timeline for Siegel. May have double dribbled. No call. Ignatz has it. Now to Carroll. Back to Ignatz. To Lloyd. Lloyd drives, goes up. It's blocked. Gets a rebound, though, is Johnson. Johnson trying to get it down low, and it is a huge battle. Out of bounds, it's going to belong to Siegel. Wow.
This is a huge trip, John, because Siegel scores, they take the first lead.
Evans coming back in. She's got 4 fouls. And the inbound is going to be by Carroll. Looking for somebody, still looking. Finds Johnson. Johnson to Carroll, the jumper, good! They lead 45-46,
John, they've hit 5 of their last 6 shots from the field.
3:22 to play. Taylor just dribbling through people. And now
Ignatz just clocked Taylor.
No foul.
Wow. Stewart's Creek leads 67-62 with 45 seconds left over Cookeville. Jennings and Ayers update.
Here's Clymer to Taylor. Taylor trying to drive, and now a foul. Well, they barely bumped her on that one. She got knocked down earlier.
I mean, Ignatz was like a train versus car collision.
And Taylor going to go to the free throw line because there's 5 fouls on Siegel.
Well, it's their best free throw shooter because she shot the technicals a minute ago. They need them.
Free throws, no good. Well, you got to quit that Brian Jinks there.
It's amazing.
Just don't say anything.
I can't say a word.
You're doing against both teams. At least you're fair. Second one is good. We're tied.
Well, I I should say
Just
she's not going to make that one, and she did.
Just don't.
Don't
say anything.
Don't. Okay.
46 all. 3 minutes to play here in the game. Johnson driving, now cut off by Clymer. To Ignatz for three. No good. Taylor fights for it. Now there's a struggle. There's a push. Tiller with the basketball. Ignatz slaps, now steals the ball. Here's the layup. It's up. Good. Ignatz showing off some speed there, and now a whistle and a foul on Ignatz. Might have gotten away with one earlier. Oh, this crowd is electric, isn't it?
It is. It's crazy.
Third foul on Ignatz.
These are huge free throws, and Coach Brian Weekly is looking for a first district win since he's become the new head coach here at Siegel.
It's up, it's good by Clymer.
You know,
Clymer
he spells Brian the right way, too.
Yeah, he does. I feel like there's some kind of bond there. Clymer. 2:34 to play. The second one falls good. We're tied. I may be saying that a lot here in the next minute or two. 48 all, 2:34 to play. Ball's almost stolen away. Riverdale trying to put some pressure on as well. The thing about it, they're both such in foul trouble that putting pressure is a gamble. I mean, a big gamble. We've got a timeout on the floor. 2:32 to play. Siegel girls 48, Riverdale girls 48. Back in a minute.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up. It really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral saying, "I'm so thankful we took care of this ahead of time. It would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Leaks, clogs, or new installations, Roscoe Brown Plumbing is here to ensure water flows exactly where it needs to go in your home. Since 1940, our team of expert plumbers has provided Middle Tennessee with prompt, reliable service. From emergency repairs to routine maintenance, we're always here, ensuring your home's plumbing system is in tip-top shape. Trust in Roscoe Brown Plumbing for all your plumbing needs, where your family's comfort is our top priority. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, steps up when the play breaks down. For more information on how TOA's surgical specialists can get you back in the game, visit TOA.com.
We are tied 48 all, 2:32 to play in the game. Siegel's ball and full court pressure. Dennis is back in the game for Riverdale.
Taylor is out right now.
Here is the ball going to Alexander. That's what they want, and then they try to get Alexander just work her way up the court, and she does. Alexander, I think, has played every minute except maybe 20 seconds. Johnson has it. They leave her open from the side. Good.
Man, they can't miss right now.
9 points. They left her open, and she makes them pay.
They're 7 of 9.
50-48. And a timeout on the floor here. Siegel back out in front, 2:05 to play, 50-48, back in a minute.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Each team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-895-2700, and I can save you time and money.
I'm State Farm agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
50-48 our score, 2:05 to play, and Johnson just canned a little 10-footer to give Siegel the lead. Taylor having trouble getting it inbounds, does to Dennis.
Siegel is shooting 69% here in the fourth quarter. They are scorching hot.
Evans picks Dennis up, and the defense is relentless. Here's Dennis. He gets a screen, tries to get it to Clymer down low. It's going to be Riverdale's ball. I think Josh Bugg would have had a heart attack if they hadn't given the ball there.
Yes.
Under 2 minutes to play now.
I wonder if the trainer has blood pressure medicine. He probably needs to give it to Coach Bugg.
And the thing about it, points are hard to come by. And when you're behind in the game, and Zimmerman caught it, or Beasley called it out of bounds, and it's Siegel's ball. It knocked back to her, and she hadn't gotten into play yet. Here's Johnson. Johnson across the timeline. Here's Ignatz. In and out. Boy, that almost went in. Here's a rebound. Up no good, but a foul. Johnson under there fighting. The Clymer, I think, is the guilty party.
John, if Ignatz had hit that three, this place, the roof would have blown off.
That is all for Clymer, I believe. I thought I heard him say 5.
Yeah.
And she's not happy. And Zimmerman going to come in and guard their 2 bigs. 50-48. These are big free throws.
For Riverdale, John, they just got to keep fighting here. They've had a lot of adversity tonight.
Johnson missed the first one. Our game tonight brought to you by Two's Good Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, Bud's Tire, and Wilson Bank and Trust. Second one, no good. Kept Riverdale alive. Tiller trying to bring it down the floor. Now she's got 4 fouls, so she even has to watch driving to the basket. Beasley tries to drive through 2, and she's fouled. And she's going to go to the free throw line. Now this is the shot. Riverdale's got to hit their free throws.
Yep. There have been 53 free throws attempted combined tonight. Now 54.
And the first one is good. And I think it's going to come down to whoever hits the most. 50-49. Minute 27. Second one good. Boy, those are crucial free throws there.
They were clutch.
50-50. Alexander trying to find somewhere. They're going to call that on Beasley. I will say this. There has been a lot of contact, but it has been a lot of really the officials have, I'm trying to word this correctly without getting in trouble. They have called a lot of them. Maybe not some, the little nitpicky ones too.
They could have called 70 in this game.
Here's Evans, gets by. Taylor. Evans stops, pops, shot. Good!
When you're hot, you're hot.
Evans with her second field goal, 52-50. Putting the pressure on the Warriors. Taylor going to drive up against the glass, no good. Rebound, Alexander. And they're going to call a foul, I think. And if that's Tiller, she's gone.
That is.
So Josh Bugg going to have to go down on his bench and look for somebody, and it's going to be Brenna Barnes. And going to shoot free throws, and Alexander is very capable of hitting both of these.
Both teams in the bonus. John, if this game goes to extra, I don't even want to say the word. I mean, you've got 3.
You've already done it now, so you've messed up.
I just kind of alluded to it. But you've got 3 Riverdale players on the bench.
Free throw's good by Alexander. She has 18.
The reason this free throw is big, John, that it makes it a 2-possession game with 1:03 to go.
Alexander eyes it. Takes a few practice shots with the arm. It's up. Good. She hit a pair. 54-50. 1:03 to play. Now Riverdale needs a basket.
Got to have one.
Taylor driving, and Evans has been all over. Taylor for 3. No good. May have rushed that one a little bit. Here's a Carroll with a pass. It's intercepted by Taylor. And now whistling a foul.
That may be it for Ignatz now. No,
fourth foul on her.
It's been hard to keep up with all the fouls tonight.
Taylor at the free throw line. Now, she's got to hit these. But here's another thing. The inexperience of both of these teams trying to hold the ball is difficult. Free throw's good. Madison Taylor leads with 20 points in this game for Riverdale.
Stewart's Creek beats Cookeville tonight 71-67.
That's a big win. And a big 2 shots by Taylor with 21.
Oakland beat Rockvale 62-56.
Well, they made a comeback too, didn't they?
Yep.
Here is Carroll trying to get across the timeline and does. And now Brian Weekly calls a timeout. And we'll take one too. Siegel has a 2-point lead with 41 seconds left. We're still in the girls' game, folks. Be back in 1 minute.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good food and fun.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
41 seconds to play, 54-52, Siegel with the ball and the lead. Can't let too much time elapse here if you're Riverdale. Evans to Johnson. And we've got a new girl in the game for Riverdale, I'll tell you in a second. Alexander with it. A lot of time elapsing here. Alexander, they get it down low, it's knocked out of bounds with 19 seconds to go. And it's going to belong to Siegel.
Well, Siegel doesn't have to be in a huge hurry here either, John. They got the lead, and
well, they're not. They are. I mean, Riverdale's not putting enough pressure on them, I don't think. Ignat's in the game, out of the game, excuse me. Lloyd is back in. 19 seconds. You got back pretty quick here, I think. Alexander to Lloyd. Lloyd drives, finds an opening. It's good. And she's fouled. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Their basket is good.
That was a big bucket right there.
The way Coach Bug reacted, I thought maybe something had happened there, but evidently not. 56-52, 12 seconds left. Siegel may be getting their first win. We're close. Brenna Jones getting ready to check back in.
Officials are going to let the subs in, but one's going in for the shooter. John, another final in on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. 70-15, Laverne beats Smyrna tonight at Smyrna. 40-15, Laverne girls a winner.
Well, Smyrna went ice cold, didn't they?
Yeah, they only scored 2 points in the second half.
That game was supposed to be pretty close, too, wasn't it?
I would have thought it would have been.
Lloyd with the free throw. And Siegel, 12.8 seconds away from I would say, a pretty big upset here. Riverdale won by 20 at their place. You got to hurry, go quickly, and take the shot, basically. Oh, no, we can't dribble. Oh, too much time. Here's the long three. No good. That's going to do it. Siegel's going to win their first district game. Evans flings the basketball up to the ceiling. This crowd has gone nuts. Final score, Siegel Stars 57, Riverdale Warriors 52. Brian, what can you say about the Siegel girls? They just kept on and on. They wouldn't quit.
Well, they fought. John, it was At least 3 times in this ball game they got into within 2, but they didn't take their first lead until the fourth quarter. That last time they got within 2, then they tied, then they took the lead and protected that lead. It was a really fun contest, and proud for the Lady Stars here tonight on homecoming.
Tough loss for the Lady Warriors, but we'll talk all about that when we come back with the Ideas Tees Between Games show, starting a little late tonight here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census, and we need your help. Our population has grown since 2020, and more people means more funding for our community. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
The more people that are counted, the more state shared revenue dollars Murfreesboro receives.
Help Murfreesboro get its fair share. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to the Ideas Tees Between Games show. Homecoming. No, is it homecoming?
It is homecoming.
Yeah, okay.
Senior night is next week.
Okay, and well, they kind of bunched them together. I guess they had a lot of home games at the end. Anyway, it's time for Ideas Tees Between Games show. It's the Ideas Tees is the place. If you want to find school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, special items, you can buy all of that, plus officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from Raider Tees. They've got polos, hats, and more. You can get what you want on them. I mean, it's just amazing. Visit their showroom at 910 Risley Road. Just turn off Broad Street between Chewy's and Chili's. They're open on Saturday, Brian?
I think they are, yes.
Okay. That is Ideas Tees. They can put your logo on just about anything. Stop in and see how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. Find out more online at ideastees.com. Time to talk about our Dr. Automotive players of the game. Now, in this game tonight, there were so many heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, I could name them. Siegel, Evans had 2 big baskets in the fourth quarter. Carroll had 2 big baskets in the fourth quarter. It was Ignatz with a couple of threes tonight. I don't know how you could pick them, but
her threes kept them close in the first half, especially.
They would take the lead, and they just kept coming back. So hats off to Siegel. But I'm going to go with Neela Alexander, 19 points. Her dominance underneath, and let's face it, she also brings the ball up the floor too. That paid off for them. 19 points for her. I can't imagine how many rebounds. I can't even count. If we did individual stats on that, we would be amazed, I think.
I would be really surprised, John, if she doesn't have a double-double.
And also for Riverdale, Madison Taylor with 21 points.
Wow.
And most of those unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over half of those points were at the free throw line.
Is that right?
Yeah, so
crazy.
She had, and she's a three-point shooter. She had 1 3 tonight.
Yeah,
they her 21.
They really guarded her pretty closely tonight, and Riverdale did shoot very well at the free throw line tonight as well, and they needed all of those points and a few more, I would say. But anyway, it was an entertaining game, and it was kind of anybody's game there for a long, long time. But you said it in the broadcast. You know, Riverdale is letting them hang around, and they did hang around, and then Riverdale went very cold in the second half, fourth quarter especially.
All right, that's your Dr. Automotive Players of the Game. Dr. Automotive provides local car owners with excellent auto repair services from ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their staff at Dr. Automotive are fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. They're on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Our Craig's Tax Service keys to the game, I think we've mentioned it. I think the inside presence of Siegel tonight, dominating the boards. What was the rebounding difference?
40-18 Siegel.
I mean, you can't hardly win with that stat.
It's amazing.
The reason it's close because Siegel had 30 turnovers.
32. Yeah.
So you put that together, don't you think?
Those two things, and this is what I think is the real difference. John, Siegel in the fourth quarter shot 69% from the field. They haven't done that in years.
No.
In a quarter.
I saw it with my own eyes, and I couldn't believe it.
I mean, there were some impossible shots that went in for them in the fourth quarter. I think they fed off of this Siegel crowd here.
Yeah,
and
they may be the valuable player.
Maybe so. And Riverdale only shot 1 of 10. So they got off 10 shots to Siegel's 16, and they only hit 1 of them, and Siegel hit 11 of 16.
Well, it's a shame somebody had to lose the game, but you know, Siegel getting their first district win, that's pretty huge.
Yeah.
They needed that. I know Coach Weekly needed it.
That's a good shot in the arm right there. And, John, it really makes fourth place in the district right now look like a toss-up, and these two teams will probably meet again, I would say.
That's exactly right. And one other factor, keys to the game, I think were fouls.
Oh, yeah.
Riverdale getting in foul trouble early, really early. And I think that changed the whole complexion of that game today.
There were 60 free throws attempted in this game tonight.
I know. It's 10 to late. And we've got homecoming. Okay, anyway, I'm glad it's Friday.
Yeah.
Tax laws could be, we get to sleep really late in the morning.
An extra hour,
yeah.
Thanks.
The tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Have you got all your taxes together yet?
I've got, I'm waiting on one more thing to come in, but it'll maybe is in the mailbox today. But I've got it all ready to go.
All right. Well, they can be very confusing. And you and I both know that. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Call them today at 615-890-2233. And if you missed part of the game, you can check out wgnssports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can now order your favorite pizza online. Go to sirpizzatn.com for carryout or delivery. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and on Memorial Boulevard. Brian, one more thing before we take a break. There's one person that really needed this game because I've done almost all the girl games with the exception of 2. Yeah. And they've all been just really score-wise.
One-sided.
Yeah, one-sided. I needed it for my own sanity too.
Well, you had a good week this week.
I had a good week. Tuesday and Friday were both good, so I'll continue to broadcast, I guess. Okay, anyway. Want to thank Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance too, by the way. They are helping you live your best life, whether you're in the game on the sidelines or cheering from the stands. The doctor and staff at TOA are here for you online at TOA.com. Well, I think the homecoming queen just got announced. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at stats for you here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medication's dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
You've seen the ads out there, companies wanting to buy your home. But why sell yourself short when you can get fair market value? I'm Lisa Patton. If you have an estate to settle or a home to sell, call Parks Auction. We'll work with you to sell your home or property in any condition with no costly repairs on your timeline. Why accept one offer when you can have multiple? You need Parks Auction. We look out for your best interest. Call Parks Auction today. We handle everything.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name, but there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom design jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-900-0877 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and set your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-873-1700.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to the Ideas Tees Between Game Show. Time to take a look at our stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Take it over. I'm hugging a girl right now.
Yeah, here we go. Team stats coming up here for you. And very interesting game here. Rebounds, Siegel out-rebounded Riverdale 40-18 tonight. And in this game as well, there were 53 turnovers between both teams. 32 for Siegel, 21 for Riverdale. From the free throw line, Siegel was 17 of 33, 52%. Riverdale was 78% from the line, 21 of 27. For the game, at halftime, Siegel was only at 25%, 5 of 20. Riverdale was 8 of 28, 29%. For the game, Riverdale shot 25%, 3 threes, 13 of 51. For the game, Siegel improved their second half performance by 20 percentage points. They end the game shooting 20 of 44, which is 45%. They also had 2 first bank threes. But I mentioned this just a moment ago. Riverdale was only 1 of 10 in the fourth quarter from the field, while Siegel was 11 of 16. That's 69%. That's your difference in this ball game. Riverdale led all the way until the fourth quarter. Siegel got it down to 2, 3 times, and after that final time, they were able to get over the hump and win this one tonight, 57-52 after trailing 24-19 at halftime. So that is a look at all of your team stats. These are from Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Let me run down the scores that we have so far tonight on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. And it was Laverne beating Smyrna 40-15 tonight. Stewart's Creek hands Cookeville, a top 5 team in the state, a 71-67 loss. Also, this evening, it was Oakland a winner over Rockvale, 62-56. If you were listening during the pregame show, that game at Oakland was a lot closer than people may have realized, and Rockvale takes a home loss in the district, 62-56. Blackman not playing tonight. Siegel 57, Riverdale 52 for Siegel's first district win of the year. And it was a final score tonight with Eagleville falling to Moore County in girls, 43-16. And we have a first quarter score as well tonight for Eagleville. They lead 29-12 over Moore County after 1 quarter of play. That's an update on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. And John, I think you've got the shooting stats over there.
I apologize. It's like homecoming for me.
I know.
Over there. A lot of people, and I didn't know they were behind me.
Former students that have gray beards.
You know, you're really testy tonight. I don't know. Anyway, one was a homecoming attendant, and trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
All right, here's the scoring for Riverdale. Abby Dennis with 8 points. She had a first bank 3. Madison Taylor, big night, 21 points with a first bank 3. Most of those points from the free throw line tonight. Abby Zimmerman wound up with 7 points. Zanea Tiller with 5 points. Messiah Williams with 2 points. She got in foul trouble and really didn't even play the second half. Cheyenne Clymer with 5 points. Lucy Beasley with 2, Brenna Barnes with 2. For Siegel, Neela Alexander had 19 points. She was at the free throw line more than I go to a buffet table tonight. Kylie Evans with 4 points, 2 big baskets in the fourth quarter. Jordan Johnson with 9. She had a huge fourth quarter. Mary Ignatz with 11 points tonight. She had a good game all around, particularly defensively. And Kimora Lloyd had 11 points. All of her points came in the second half, Brian, and that's what if you're Riverdale, you're not counting on her getting 11 points against you. That changed the complexion of this game entirely. Could have been close to being player of the game with that kind of performance.
You are right.
All right, that's a look at our scoring, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. And we are going to take a break, and we're going to talk to our friends from State Farm, and then we'll join you back up here in just a few minutes. The final in the girls' game, 57-52, Siegel on top. They win their first district game, and we've got the boys' game coming up. Stay tuned here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Hey there, it's Brian, and I wanted to share just one reason why I've been a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee for years. What I love most is how they're always there for me, no matter what I need. I know I'm not just another number. When I have a question, I can count on getting a real answer from a real person who knows me and my financial goals. They're always showing up for me, and they can for you too.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee, and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a man or woman finish pre-planning their funerals with me, I hear, "We should have done this 10 years ago." Or, "I thought about doing this years ago, but just never got around to it." Seems that we often put off the inevitable for ourselves. As one wise pastor put it, it's never too late to do what's right. Why not mark down on your calendar to call me to talk about your funeral needs at 615-893-2422. It's never too late.
Hey, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Come in for your guitars, keyboards, drums. We have you covered. Our prices will normally meet internet prices. We also have PA and DJ equipment. Some lights, yes, we have that covered too. You can come rent a PA and sound system, do your karaoke, and bring it back. Come see us at Music World and Drummers Den, the one-stop shop where you have everything that you might need. 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course.
Back in 1985, when Toots first opened, there were very few restaurants in this town. We've seen hundreds of them come and go, and yet we are still so blessed to be in business and be doing business here in Rutherford County.
This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
We're back with Get to Know Your State Farm Agent. My pleasure to welcome in Andy Womack. Andy, you've been doing this for quite a while, haven't you?
I started in 1981.
And since then, you've done a lot of things, including being a state senator for a while, but you've kind of settled into this State Farm thing here for the long haul.
Well, yeah, I left the legislature with my head up, by the way, in the year 2000, chose not to run for election again. I served 3 terms, 12 years, and very proud of my service and proud of the accomplishments that took place while I was in service. I won't say I did them all, but a lot of good things happened for our community and particularly Middle Tennessee State University at that time. So I'm proud of my service, but it was time to get back into my agency again.
Well, if you don't see Andy with the tie, you'll see him with blue on. A big supporter of the Blue Raiders as well.
Well, that's correct. I'm a graduate of MTSU, and my 3 brothers and sisters graduated there. My father graduated there. My 2 children graduated there, and we and my wife graduated there. So we run pretty blue.
True blue. What keeps you going to work every day? What do you love about this insurance thing that people keep coming to you and you keep serving Rutherford County? What makes it interesting for you?
Well, you know, people probably don't look at us this way, but we're like a small mom and pop store in the community. Now it's built up to some other kind of small business and just develops that business. And so you're reluctant to want to give it up because you're so attached to it. It's such an important part of your life. And I enjoy this community, and the insurance business allows me opportunities to do public service work. And over the years, I've been involved in a lot of nonprofit activities in the community, and I like the fact that this State Farm Agency gives me the time to do that.
I appreciate all of your constant sponsorship of local sports and athletics and of the radio station, and you're a true friend. We appreciate it.
Well, I tell you, Brian, high school athletics in our community has always been important. I'm a graduate of Central High School, and, you know, probably one thing that kept us from having other high schools was we didn't want to give up our athletic success that we were having. But I'll tell you, even with all the splits and all the high schools, Rutherford County is still a leader in every athletic event for high school athletics. And it's just a great, healthy family activity for our community, and I'm glad to sponsor this to help promote high school athletics in Rutherford County.
Well, we've been doing this since 1947, and without business leaders like you, we wouldn't be able to do it. So we say thank you, Andy Womack.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it.
Andy Womack joining us here, State Farm agent, as we get to know your good neighbor State Farm agents here on News Radio WGNS.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And while you've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race, that same concept can be applied to long-term investing. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call this systematic investing, and though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent a loss, it's a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of enduring it. Give me a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Upgrade your home's comfort with Roscoe Brown & Carrier's smart thermostats. Yep, they're smarter than me. Our cutting-edge technology learns your habits, adjusting your home's temperature for ultimate comfort, all while saving on energy costs. Experience the convenience of controlling your HVAC system. Just click of a button on your phone from anywhere at any time. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown & Carrier, where modern comfort meets innovation. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. We're Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tonight, brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. Located at 803 North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700. And State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big GTV. Is brought to you in part by the Law Offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. Final in the girls' game tonight, 57-52. The Siegel Stars win their first district game against the Riverdale Lady Warriors. It was a good one, a lot of fouls, but we're about ready for boys' action here. Just in just a minute, the starting lineup's about ready to get underway. And here from Siegel High School, and I guess I need to turn it over to Brian Barrett right now. We're almost there.
Yep, we are getting close. By the way, next week, coverage on WGNS, wgnsradio.com, audio, streaming, and video at Big GTV will be Siegel hosting Oakland Tuesday, so right back here at Siegel. Then next Friday, it's Blackman-Oakland from Blackman High School. So that's a big week. Then we'll have one more week, and then it's tournament time. It's hard to believe. Tournaments start around the 18th or so after President's Day. Halftime score, Eagleville boys are trouncing Moore County, 54-17 at halftime. 54-17, Eagleville at the half on top there. And let's get into the starting lineups here in this boys game. They are brought to you, of course, by Winners Trophies, JHA Company, and Fans Heating and Air. Also, Rockville leads Oakland 26-17 in boys after one quarter of play. For the visiting Riverdale Warriors of Michael Voss, Wayman West, number 5, a 6'2 junior to start tonight, along with number 1, Dawson Woodfine, a 5'5 sophomore. Senior Malik Hicks will start tonight, number 11. Number 24, Braylon Burns, he is a junior. And 5'11 sophomore, number 0, Hudson Fuqua, to get the start here tonight from the home of the Siegel Stars. So for Riverdale, it's West, Woodfine, Hicks, Burns, and Fuqua. For Siegel, Matt Rigsby, head coach, number 0, two-time District Player of the Year Carter Webb, 6'2 senior. Number 0. Number 1, Dorian Lyles, a 6'1 junior. Number 32, Lawson Lee, a 6'10 junior. Had 2 dunks the last time we saw him. Number 11, Matthew Rice, a 6'6 senior, to start tonight, along with TJ Irvine, number 5. So it's Irvine, Rice, Lee, Lyles, and Webb. Those are your starting lineups tonight. Again, from Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies and JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates. Again, the latest score on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. It's 26-17. Rockvale leading after 1 quarter of play over Oakland. Also, another score we have for you. It's Stewart's Creek over Cookeville right now, 16-9 after the first quarter. 16-9. Cookeville boys, defending state runner-up. Always a tough team to play. So that is some good information coming out of Stewart's Creek. Always love it when we can hang an L on Cookeville, the place where all dirt roads lead. Lawson Lee is going to jump versus Braylon Burns. The tip is going to be finally controlled by Riverdale. They're moving left to right this quarter. Riverdale handed Siegel a loss in the opening game of the district slate. Siegel trying to get that back here tonight as the shot is put up by Wayman West. No good. Rebound knocked around and picked up by Siegel. Siegel in the home whites with teal trim. Teal numbers, a little gray in there too. And here's a baseline runner up and good by Irvine. Let's see, Riverdale in the road black uniforms with cardinal numbers and some Vegas gold trim. It's Fuqua with it, top of the key, is 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound, bounces out, and Matthew Rice has it. Rice to Lyles. Lyles brings it down the floor, doesn't give it up, drives all the way in the lane, and there's a whistle and a foul.
I knew the first one would come before long.
Let's see. At the free throw line here, Dorian Lyles. First one is back of the rim, no good. I want to remind you that if you'd like to watch this game, it's on Big G TV. You can find that on Twitch on our homepage, also on our YouTube and Facebook channels. Second free throw good. So it's 3-0.
Lyles always does that 1 for 2, doesn't he? I mean, he did that the other night.
Seems that way. Riverdale gets it across the timeline. Woodfine, handoff to Hicks. Top of the key. Now to the right wing. Working it back around to the far side. In the corner now. That's where Woodfine has it. Gives it up to Malik Hicks. Now Woodfine at the right wing. What is that in the corner? That's Fuqua in the corner. Here's a drive by Hicks. Can't get in there. Flips it back out to Fuqua. Now a foul line jumper up over the rim. No good for West.
Siegel in a zone, and it's giving Riverdale fits right now here early. Riverdale comes out in a man-to-man.
Irvine to Lee, who pops way out. Going to try to back in there. Puts up. Shot is no good, and rebound off of Riverdale. So Siegel will inbound on the far baseline here.
Lee made some good. Sorry, Brian. Lee made some good moves there, but when he turned to shoot, he found out he was a little further out than he wanted to be.
Long lob inbounds to Carter Webb from Irvine. A pick set. Carter stops, pops, and it is a first bank 3 for Carter Webb. 6-0, and a good start for Siegel here in front of a tremendous home crowd.
You can't give him that much time to shoot the basketball.
No, nice pick too by Lee. Right wing Hicks back up top. They work it to West. Riverdale looking for their first points here tonight. It's Woodfine at the wing. Back up top of the key to Fuqua. Right side from the wing. Hicks shot no good. Hit the rim. Falls away. 5.5 left. Nice move by Carter Webb. Gets open. Left wing. Bang! Back-to-back first bank threes for Carter Webb, and it's a 9-0 start for the Siegel Stars here in this one at home. And a 30-second timeout gives us a chance for a word from Parks Auction.
Well, do you need to buy or sell property fast? Well, Parks Auction is the name Rutherford County Trust. For decades, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have helped families, investors, and businesses with seamless on-site and online auctions. Call today for a no-obligation consultation. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com.
For those of us like John and myself, Lawson Lee, we remember the days when he played basketball, and brother as well.
Brandon, you mean? Brandon Lee?
Brennan Lee, yeah. He played at Oakland. One of, I know Randy King was the coach. I'm not sure where in the timeline that fell toward the end of Randy's tenure there. Pass into the corner for Riverdale, needing a shot here to get off the snide. Woodfine has it, left side, deeper in the corner now, baseline, Fuqua cut off. Well, this zone is causing him fits. Left wing, three is over, up, and no good by Woodfine. They get the rebound, though. Now to the left side. I think that's Will Knight who checked in. In trouble is Woodfine, just hurls it toward the goal, missed, and a rebound by Lyles. Everybody just stopped. I guess it was out of bounds. No foul called. That is Will Knight, a 5'9" sophomore who came in during that 30-second timeout for the Warriors. 9-0. Siegel's got the lead and the ball with 4.5 to play in the first. Carter Webb, pick, rolling off of it, passing over to Rice. Shot no good, and they're going to call over the back on Lee. Now, Lawson is 6'10", and if he turns sideways, he disappears. He is so thin. Dad was a big, burly inside player.
Be careful.
I said big, burly. He was
muscular.
Very, very. They get it over the timeline. Woodfine bounces it to Knight. Passed off, got it back, did Knight. That's Fuqua with it now. These black uniforms with Cardinal numbers are hard to see sometimes. From the right wing, Will Knight lets it fly. It's up, no good. High for the rebound is the 6'10" Lee. Down the floor, Lyles. Lyles turns, spins at the foul line, puts it up, and it rolls around and through. Dorian's first field goal of the game, and it's an 11-0 start for the Stars. Homecoming here tonight for Siegel. Woodfine has it. Underhand flip. Now Fuqua drives, loses the ball, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. It'll be out of bounds. And the foul is on number 11. Matthew Rice picks up his first foul. More subs into the game.
Riverdale's really going to have to find an answer to this zone. They're not scoring out from outside, and that's really about the only way you can bust a good zone up is the hit.
Will Knight and Dantes Johnson in the game for the Warriors. Knight has it, passes over to Woodfine left side. Back up top, Wayman West. Back to Woodfine, penetrates to the foul line, cut off there to Knight. Knight works between the circles. Passes in the right corner to West, and a whistle. And a foul on Stars, Dorian Lyles. That draws some displeasure from the Siegel student section. Riverdale will inbound on the near baseline. Triggering it in is Knight. No, Knight gets the pass. Turning in the lane, spinning around is Wilkerson. They work the ball down low, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Siegel. Just kind of lost the ball there.
Once Riverdale gets it in the paint, they swarm them. I mean, they just absolutely are swarming them, and there's no answer for that yet.
Irvine trots it down. Across the timeline now to Carter Webb. Webb goes right side, now pops it back out to Lee for three. Back of the rim, high, and hits the wire on the top, so that's out of bounds, and the ball belongs to Riverdale. West and Woodfine are out for Riverdale. And got a whistle and stoppage of play here. The officials conversing and pointing somewhere.
Clock.
Oh, it's not stopping.
That would be a problem.
Yep. Although it still hasn't stopped. Anyway, Fuqua to Wilkerson trying to drive through. Rice all over him. Back out. Now Knight has it. Turns, spins at the foul line. Kicks it over in the corner. And a nice drive. And finally ending the drought for the Warriors is Evan Wilkerson. It was an 11-0 run.
It was a tough shot, too. It wasn't easy.
2:02 to play. Took him just under 6 minutes to get on the scoreboard. Carter Webb, deep right side. They work it down to Lyles. He's at the right block. Double team there. And now there's going to be a travel. Lee went up for the dunk, but had Lyles not drug that pivot foot there, might have been able to count that one. Riverdale down the floor. Fuqua handed off to Wilkerson, gets it back. Now right side, Knight. Into the corner. It's Hicks. And up top, firing up the three. Swish. Will Knight with a big first bank three. It's 11-5 Siegel now.
That's what they need more of right there. Yeah. Just take good shots from the outside.
That'll make that zone change for sure. 5-0 run here for Siegel. Rice, deep left side, works it inside, posting up. Fadeaway jumper by Carter Webb, no good. And losing the ball is Will Knight. There's a scramble for it and picked up by Hicks. Now Hicks, foul line, tries to dump it low. Loose ball picked up, and Wilkerson has that shot rejected by Lawson Lee. Lee and Irvine get tangled up and have a collision. And Irvine comes up the top of his head.
Irvine got the worst of that one.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to have to come out.
They called a foul there on Wilkerson. So an offensive foul. Irvine's top of his head comes up to Lee's chest. I don't know that I've seen legs that long. It's crazy. Here's Carter Webb bringing it down. 47 seconds left in the quarter. Lee has it. In the front court, stops. Hands it off to Carter Webb. 36 seconds. Webb drives, puts it up with the right hand from the right block. No good. Rebound. That's Dantes Johnson for the Warriors. Quickly down is Riverdale. Knight lost control of it, somehow regains that control, and with 23 seconds, they're probably going to work for the last shot here.
Well, if they get a shot here, that's saying a lot the way this game started.
Well, it could be a 7 or 8-0 run for Riverdale. Foul line jumper put up, dings off the rim for Fuqua. Got the rebound, though, and there's Johnson to put it back in. And with 2, with 1, nice finish for Riverdale. They go on a 7-0 run after Siegel's 11-0 run to start the game. It's 11-7. Siegel on top after 1 on State Farm Prep Sports.
We're catching up with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive, another one of our great local businesses.
Yeah, it's a big family business. Knowing that my grandparents started it, to see it evolve and what it is now, it's just been really cool, and I love it. It's just something I'm very passionate about, and customers have been great to us as well.
Whether it's a quick meal, feeding the whole family, or catering, Rick's Barbecue can handle it all.
It's really something I'm really passionate about. Very blessed blessed and thankful for.
Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Murfreesboro residents, did you know our city could receive $175 per person each year in state funding? That's why it's important to participate in the special census. This is Mayor Shane McFarland. Listing everyone in your household helps us qualify for more funding to improve roads, parks, and other services. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com or use the prepaid envelope you'll receive in the mail.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
No new taxes, no cost to you, just more to Murfreesboro. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update, 18-15. Laverne leads Smyrna after 1 quarter of play. That's the oldest rivalry in North Rutherford County.
Riverdale shot 30% in the first half. Siegel 44%.
2 long runs by both teams. Now Carter Webb drives, shoots, scores! And there is a foul. Hicks got him. Webb's first 2-point field goal.
Such a great quick step that he has to the basket.
It's unbelievable. We've got all the scores, by the way, girls and boys, that we've been able to find updated on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, powered by Coach T at wgnssports.com. So check it out there. At the free throw line, Carter Webb for the and one. Free throw is good. One of the best individual players in this county, boys. He's going to go down with
maybe one of the all-time of history.
Yeah, he's just had a great career here at Siegel. Cale Martin, a freshman, comes in for the Stars. And also Messiah Powell. Left side, here's a three that's on the way. It's long and no good by Fuqua. Webb is immediately back in for Powell. I knew he wouldn't be down long, but he was really quick. Matthew Rice going to check back in as well here in a second. And bringing the ball up the floor, I knew I missed another one. That's Damon Goring, a 5'10 junior, into the game for the Stars. Up top, Carter Webb just explodes right side in the corner to Martin. Martin lost control of the ball, and it's picked off by Burns. Outlet pass, here's Wayman West, layup good. 14-9, and Riverdale right back in this game with that 7-0 run to end the first quarter of play. Goring with it now, just across the stripe to Irvine, left wing. They work it down low. Carter Webb finds Irvine cutting through, shot up, no good, but a foul. Wayman West, I think, and it is. Siegel girls a winner here tonight, John, over Riverdale, and we'll know about this game here in about an hour.
Eagleville boys up 66-26 at the end of 3 quarters.
Wow.
They're going to be halfway home to Moore County before we get done tonight.
Aren't they? Free throw missed. Well, we had a long girls game with 60 some odd fouls, or free throw attempts, not fouls, and homecoming. Second free throw is good. 3 points for TJ. They're at Moore County, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Riverdale with it right side. Fuqua at the left wing. Now cutting through. That was a drive by Woodfine off the front of the rim. Rebound, Carter Webb. Siegel quickly down. Here's Irvine with it. Turns, spins at the foul line. Nothing there for him. Has to flip it back out. Carter gets it. Underhand flip over right side to Rice and lost control of the ball. Turnover Siegel, and down the floor West, and that's a perfect example of how Carter Webb disrupts a game. He just went in there, didn't foul, but just got in the way enough that Wayman West lost control of the ball and it went out of bounds.
super quick.
Yeah.
It really helps. But he's an all-around player, and one thing that we forget about, he's a tremendous passer. That's why he's playing the point position at guard.
Sees the floor so well. Here's Rice, a little runner in the lane. Matthews' first points tonight. Got another score update after this pass. Burns it down low to Higgs. And beautiful pass by West. 17-11, Siegel up. On the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, Rockvale leads 39-33 at halftime at Rockvale tonight. Here's Carter Webb, puts it up from the left side in the block. It's in and out. Rebound Riverdale. Fuqua down the floor near side. Fuqua may not stop, puts it up, banks it in. They're going to count that bucket and a foul on Rice.
Rice is going to have to come out. He's got 2.
Yep. Nicely executed there by the sophomore Hudson Fuqua. And if he hits this, it'll be a one-possession game. He eyes it. It is on the way, and it is good. 3 points for Fuqua, and into the game now, Will Knight. Knight coming in for Fuqua. And Siegel to bring it down. Irvine gets it across, now explodes, goes to the left block, puts it up, off the glass, good, and count that bucket. And guess what? There's a foul.
He didn't give me time to say what.
Woodfine picks up his first foul and a chance for the and one here for number 5. Free throw good. TJ, a couple of weeks ago, just became eligible here at Siegel and immediately got into the starting lineup here. It's a 6-point Siegel lead. And Riverdale has the ball. Right side, Woodfine. Over far side, it's Knight with it. Passed off, now Knight got it back, and how about a big, huge first bank 3. His second 3 of the night. Cuts that 6-point lead in half. 2017, Siegel with 4:18 to play in the half. Lyles has it near side, ball tipped out, and West controls it. West down the floor, West going up and is hammered. He was going up for a big flush shot. Lyles made sure that he would have to earn it at the charity stripe.
Lyles upset with himself. Number 1, he lost the ball, turned it over. Made a good attempt at blocking that shot. Got up high.
Wayman West. Free throw, back of the rim, bounces off and no good. Now, I did have someone ask me last year, why can you not pronounce Raymond?
Yeah.
But his name is Waymon, W-A-Y-M-O-N, Wayman West. I'm not pretending to be Elmer Fudd here. Sakowin dings off the rim, no good. Rebound Lee. And quickly down is Cale Martin. Works it into the corner. Irvine, a fadeaway 3 off the side of the rim, no good. Cale Martin rebound. Quick pass over right side. Goring's 3. Back of the rim, no good. Lee with another rebound and almost thrown away, but Webb snatches it down the lane. Runner, no good, but an offensive foul. That was going to be a bang-bang.
They had to take some pain on that one defensively.
Yep. West is out and Wilkerson in for the Warriors. Michael Voss, the head coach at Riverdale. He's got to be one of the longer tenured outside of Barry Wertman in the district by now. Left side, it's Wilkerson.
I'd say he is.
Yeah. Considering he got the job before Rockville ever came around, and Dyron went from Siegel to Oakland, so deep right corner, 3, swish. That was a rainbow shot from Will Knight. And that's not one, not two, but three First Bank threes. And looky here, we're tied at 20-20.
He had a hand in his face, too, when he took that shot.
That was pretty amazing. 3:03 to play in the half. Goring back up top. Carter Webb uses a pick, drives, gets the left lane, puts it up too hard. Snatched down by the Warriors. Down the floor is Hicks. Passes off right side to Knight. And Goring almost had himself an interception there. West is in for Hicks. Knight triggers it in to Fuqua. Back to Knight. West right wing. I'll get it. Here's Wilkerson and his pocket picked. Down the floor, Goring missed the shot after the Martin turnover, and shot up no good here by Johnson. Put back, this one won't fall from Fuqua, and Siegel with the rebound. Irvine down the floor, may not stop, fakes left, goes right, and a foul. Wayman West on his backside, really thought he got there in time for the charge, but that's not going to be the call, and the foul is not on him anyway. It's on Hudson Fuqua. Shooting foul there. Irvine going to go to the free throw line. The next Riverdale foul will put Siegel at the line in the bonus. Free throw, no good. The games that we have done for Siegel here in the last 3 weeks, the Stars have been about 50-50 at the free throw line. We'll see if Irvine can drill this one down to break the tie. He does. 21-20. 2:12 left to go in this first half. Riverdale down the floor with Woodfine. Hands it off here near side to Will Knight. Back to Burns. Another pass, and they throw it in the corner to Knight. He's cut off there by Irvine. Back around here to the near side. Woodfine has it at the wing. To Malik Hicks. Going to go one-on-one. No, stops, pulls up for the long two. It's no good. Just over the three-point line. Carter Webb down the floor for the Stars. He's always surveying, looking around. Flips it over to Martin. Now back here near side. Irvine has it. In traffic, double teamed. Back to Carter now. Webb drives, has a shot rejected by Burns.
Actually, I think, Brian, he was trying to pass that ball to Lee down, down below, yeah.
Cale Martin having to tie his shoe. Siegel's Irvine will inbound on the far sideline. Gets it into Carter Webb. Irvine with it now between the circles. Over right side to Webb. Cutting through is Goring. Goes up. His shot is blocked. But they say it was off of Goring and went out of bounds. I find that a little hard to believe.
Yeah, that looked like it was tipped. It may have come back on him at the end.
I guess it would have had to. Here's a three from way downtown from Knight from the far side. No good. Here's Goring down the floor. Damon Goring, the junior, into the corner to Cale Martin. Three is good from the deep left. The freshman. A good outside shooter. Can that one from the corner with 36 seconds to play in the half. It's 24-20. Riverdale may try to go for the last shot with 26 seconds. Woodfine back over left side to Knight. Being closely guarded by Irvine. That's actually Woodfine with it now. 12 seconds. Takes it right side, flips it into the corner. Here's a long shot put up and no good by Will Knight, and a whistle out of bounds belonging to Siegel with 5.6 seconds. Dorian Lyles is going to come in. They're going to take the big man Lee out. put their best shooters in a position maybe to get off a shot. Carter Webb's going to inbound it. Gets it to Goring. Clock starts. 4-3, gets it down. Carter Webb spots for three. Rim, back of the rim, no good. Falls away, and we have made it to halftime. With your halftime score here, 24-0, or 24-20. 24-20 your score as the Siegel Stars lead here at halftime. It's been an entertaining first half. Hope you'll stay with us. We've got stats, information coming up for you here on State Farm Prep Sports. All the scoring and stats from JHA Company, Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies when we come back here on News Radio, WGNS and Big G TV.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
Been coming to them ever since he opened up. Good family. I recommend other people to get them repaired here because I knew they would do it and do it right. Been happy to send people to him because I trust what he does so much.
We're crazy about him. It's all about the doctor.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
Renters, when you combine State Farm auto and renter's insurance, you save an average of $642. I'm State Farm agent Emerson Williams, and I'm ready to help you combine auto and renter's insurance and save. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wommel. It's smart to protect them together, to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your auto and renters.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big G TV is brought to you in part by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Cal Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. And by Animal City, Music World and Drummer's Den, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Let's take a look at the scoring. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. For Siegel, Carter Webb leads with 9 points. Dorian Lyles with 3 points. Matthew Rice has put in 2. And TJ Irvine's had a good night. He's got 7 points on the evening. And Kel Martin has turned in a first half performance with a first bank 3. For Riverdale, Wayman West with 2 points. Will Knight has 9. That's 3 threes. And that's really been the big offensive weapon for Riverdale. Evan Wilkerson with 2. Malik Hicks with 2. Hudson Fuqua with 3. And Dantes Johnson has 2. Riverdale's been kind of a streaky team tonight. They've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5 at one stretch, 3 or 4 at one stretch, but then they've gone in stretches where they've missed their first 6 in the first half and the last 4 in the first half. Anyway, we'll be back and talk about that more as we go over the team stats with you. And stay tuned here to State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big G TV.
The Blue Raider fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. T-shirts, caps, sweats in all sizes, designs, colors, children's to plus sizes. Raider Tees has decals and license plates to show everyone your favorite team. Plus, check out their wide selection of Blue Raider art, jewelry, even golf tee markers. Show your Blue Raider pride with the largest selection of Blue Raider merchandise anywhere by shopping Raider Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, just before the bridge over Broad behind Chewy's.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been helping local businesses with their banking needs. Hi, this is Justin Burris, commercial banker at the 1708 Gateway Boulevard office. Let us show you how easy it is to do business with a true community bank. Local people making local decisions for our friends and neighbors like you.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Many medications for our animals have to be compounded, and we offer that here at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
Special for you, your loved ones, or for your pets.
Learn more at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
Thank you for allowing us to be your local pharmacy. We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services to meet their needs.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Back with you here at halftime with Riverdale trailing Siegel 24-20. Riverdale has 6 rebounds to Siegel's 12. Siegel's done a really good job on the boards. Riverdale 8 of 21 from the field for 38%. They had 3 first bank threes. And Siegel 8 of 20 for 40%. They also had 3 first bank threes. Riverdale 1 of 3 from the free throw line for 33%. Siegel's gone 8 times, gotten 5 of 8 for 63%. And 2 turnovers for Riverdale, 3 turnovers for Siegel. Siegel led 11-7 after an 11-0 run. Riverdale bounced back to cut it to 11-7 at the end of the first quarter. And then 24-20 is where we stand here at halftime. Recapping the girls' game for you tonight. Big win for Siegel Stars and Brian Weekly as they win it 57-52 over Riverdale. A game that they lost earlier in the year to 20 to Riverdale. Riverdale in tremendous foul trouble in this game tonight. Madison Taylor winds up with 21 points for Riverdale, and the leading scorer for Siegel was Neela Alexander with 19. She kept them in it until they got hot in the third quarter, and Ignatz and Lloyd and Johnson really put on a clinic. Kylie Evans, a couple of baskets in there too. They put on a clinic in that third quarter and early part of the fourth quarter to get them back in that game. They eventually hold on to win it 57-52. Those are a look at our stats. They're brought to you tonight by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, JHA Company. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have a look at our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard and the second half of this action with Brian. Stay tuned.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County, too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Genesee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Here's Dr. Russell McKissick with TOA.
We have a passion here for taking care of our athletes here in Rutherford County. We really do our best to take care of them.
Experts in joint, bones, and muscles.
Many years we've been taking care of athletes around here, and we've just picked up where Dr. John started, and we just keep going.
TOA has a playbook that gets you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. TOA, live your best life.
If someone asked, what's your more?
Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
I just really appreciate Danny and his whole team. I always feel like I'm going to get great service and the right outcome.
You just don't find any better people.
He's always been very good.
We've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big G TV is brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850. Now with a play-by-play story in the second half, here's Brian.
All right, John, 29-20. Laverne, 33-29. Laverne leads Smyrna at halftime. 39-33, Rockvale over Oakland at halftime. The latest scores we have. Eagleville a big winner tonight in boys. We'll give you more scores as we go along. They're on the website. Riverdale with the ball, moving right to left as we see it to start this second half.
Siegel starts out in that zone just like they did in the first half. They've not gotten away from it.
Give you your lineup here. Woodfine has it, fires up the three. Back of the rim, no good. It's West, Woodfine, Hicks, Burns, and Fuqua for Riverdale. Here's Lyles, a runner in the lane, kisses it in off the glass. Made that look extremely easy. Webb, Lyles, Lee, Rice, and Irvine to start in the second half for the Siegel Stars. That from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, Fans Heating and Air. Here's Fuqua, drives, puts it up, partially blocked, I think. Coming down with the rebound, though, is Riverdale, and Hicks underneath the goal, double teamed. Oh, way outside now. Finds West. West, foul line jumper, fadeaway style, no good. Rice with a high rebound there. Rice playing with 2 fouls as well as Lyles. Irvine down the floor to the foul line. Stops, turns, spins, back to Lee. Lee penetrates, goes up, puts it up with the right hand. A little 6-footer, no good. Rebound, out of there with it is Woodfine down the right sideline. Woodfine up top, Hicks drives, explodes, swatted away by Lee. Here's Carter Webb. Webb surveys, no look pass over to Irvine. Stops, pops, 3-ball, dings off the rim, no good. Lyles has a Christmas present right there in the honey pot, puts it in.
You won't find a better rebounder than Lyles, and being able to put the ball back up. Got a soft touch with that.
Him being in a little foul trouble kind of hurt them.
Yeah.
Picking up that second foul. He sat most of the second. Here's a drive, and Burns draws the foul. He's going to have a couple of free throws. Foul is on Lawson Lee, who picks up number 2 now.
Well, Rockville and Oakland got a good one going into 3, 53-50 Rockville.
53-50. That's a new score on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Free throw up and no good. They're going to finish before our game.
Well, I think everybody's going to finish before our game.
I would think so. And Stewart's Creek leads 52-42 over Cookeville after 3. And missing a pair of free throws is Burns. Stewart's Creek may pull out twin wins tonight over Cookeville.
And I think those are important games for them, just for confidence-wise.
How about a slam on the other end by guess who? Lawson Lee.
Well, you can see that one coming.
Lee's first points tonight, and it was a big one. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it here. And John has a final word on the night for Parks Auction.
Well, selling property doesn't have to be stressful. Whether it's a home, commercial space, farm, or land, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have the expertise to make it simple. Let Parks Auction handle the hard work so you don't have to. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com.
Let's see, some girls winners tonight for those listening in. We know Stewart's Creek beat Cookeville tonight. It was Laverne over Smyrna, 40-15. Central Magnet, nope, I don't have Central Magnet just yet. Oakland girls beat Rockvale 62-56. So those two teams split this year. And of course, Siegel beat Riverdale 57-52. Those two teams split this year. Blackman has their bye night here tonight. Siegel by 10 points, and after the timeout, driving in, shot put up by Knight, baseline, no good. Quickly down is Carter Webb. Webb explodes down low. Lyles kisses it in off the glass. Those two right there are the dynamic duo. Webb and Lyles they
played so long together.
They have. Wayman West puts up a foul, or baseline jumper, no good. Rice had it for a moment, then stolen away underneath by Burns. Ball on the floor, jump ball finally called, and it belongs to Siegel. John, it was an 11-0 start for Siegel.
Yeah, this is eerily similar.
Riverdale went on a 7-0 run, got back in it in the second quarter, but Siegel has exploded out of the gate here in the second half. Has Riverdale scored?
No, they're 0 for 4.
Okay, thought so. Rice trying to bounce it inside to Lee, knocked out of bounds off of Lee. Maybe, just maybe, Burns had gotten a hand on that, but not the case. Woodfine trots it down. Tonight here near side, back to Woodfine, right side. Nope, that was Fuqua. Now top of the key and a huge three by Will Knight. John, he's got 4 threes on the night.
Yeah, he's been their savior.
He's got 12 points, and the next leading scorer is Hudson Fuqua with 3.
Yeah, he's and kind of like he did in the first half.
Rice tries a bounce pass through traffic, and they're going to say that it was Siegel ball, but they're going to be the official's going to overrule it emphatically across the way.
It's hard to believe it went through 4 people and nobody touched it, but I do believe that's what happened.
Coach Matt Rigsby is saying, well, if you're standing there, why does the official that was right in front of it not make that call? But again, he was emphatically overruled. Riverdale brings it down, and it's Fuqua who passes right side to West. Bounces it down low. Burns trying to go up against Lee, and now threw it right into Dorian Lyles' hands. And then Fuqua trying to go for the loose ball, runs into it. Second foul on Fuqua, and checking in is Dawson Woodfine for Fuqua. 3:56 to play in the third quarter. It is 32-23. Irvine to Carter Webb, lobs it down low, gets it to Lee, turns, spins, going up against a guy, and they're going to say he traveled on the way.
6 turnovers now for Siegel.
Coach Rigsby.
Lawson Lee can't believe it.
Man, Coach Rigsby can't either. He's chewing on the ear of an official down there. Here's Will Knight, passes here near side to Woodfine. Woodfine at the foul line, back out. Finds Knight. Over to Woodfine, right side. Cut off there by Webb. This zone really caused trouble for Riverdale in the first quarter especially. Rubbing off a pick, here's a 3 on the way, and Knight misses one. It hit the back of the rim though. Carter Webb to the right wing, now explodes. Nice little head fake going left, puts it up, it's no good. Rebound, West comes out of there with it. West, and they push it up the floor in traffic and tipped, and can Siegel control it? They can't. That was really not a great bounce pass in there in traffic. It was 2-on-1 Siegel, but they couldn't control it either. So Riverdale will inbound on the far sideline. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Woodfine the toss in, and they said. That's actually Knight who tossed it in. Having trouble seeing Knight. Knight's 2 looks like a 1 from here. up top. Here's a 3-ball on the way off the front of the rim by Will Knight. Carter Webb down the floor. 32-23 Siegel. Riverdale won the first meeting between these two, and I mean, it was a 1 or 2 score lead for the most of the game for either team. Shot missed, putback missed by Lyles after the Carter Webb miss. Here's a 3 from Woodfine on the way, and good. That is his first points tonight, and the 3-ball is really saving Riverdale.
They only have
5.
They only have 4 goals that are 2 points, 8 points of the.
Well, 5 of them are
26.
3s. Yep. Lyles driving baseline, and they're going to call a foul on Dantes Johnson, who snuck in on me.
I mean, this feast or famine for Riverdale.
Yeah. And looks like we're going to get a timeout here. 32-26, Siegel on top, under 2 minutes to go in the third on State Farm Prep Sports.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big GTV is brought to you in part by Idiz Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School.
Well, this Laverne Smyrna game is going down to the wire. Laverne leads 45-44 going to the fourth. They work it down low. Lee tries to go up and is stripped away from the ball. And a whistle is blown and a foul is called.
Well, they had to foul him because he was going to do the old slamma-jamma.
Yep. 3 team fouls on Riverdale. Lee's free throw, front of the rim, no good. Second one good. Lee has a dunk and a free throw on the night.
But his presence in the middle,
oh man,
just makes a difference.
Not kidding. Riverdale with the ball now. They try the pass, and it's off of Lee's big paw and goes out of bounds as they were trying to get it down to Burns. Stewart's Creek is up 65-51 with 2:25 left. Looks like twin home wins for Stewart's Creek hopefully tonight. They lob it in to Burns, hand it right back to Will Knight. Will to Malik Hicks, left wing. Hicks going to go one-on-one with Carter Webb in the lane, and he traveled. He did. He certainly did. Took an extra step in there. And Carter Webb is hurt.
He got elbowed in the nose.
In the nostril. Yep.
I don't know that it's drawn blood. Yep.
A
little bit. Hope it's not broken. I don't think it was, but
man, he is so calm. There's some blood on the floor being wiped up by the athletic director.
Have you ever seen him get emotional? I mean,
no. If he's the same no matter what.
He could be trailing by 20 or up by 20. He doesn't.
Well, they will doctor that up, and he'll probably come out. Big wad of cotton up his nose, and we'll see. Let's see who came in. That was Cale Martin who came in for him. 33-26 Siegel with 1:18 to play in the third. Irvine passes off. Goring is in too. Back to Irvine. Fadeaway jumper from about 8, no good. And a whistle on the rebound. They're going to call Matthew Rice for the foul there, and that's unfortunate for him. That's his third. He is kind of looking on in disbelief here.
Well, that was a short-lived rest for Lee.
Yep, he's right back in to keep Rice from picking up another quick foul with a minute to play in the third. Riverdale could use a bucket here. Wayman West going baseline, no good. And there's an instance of Lee's presence in there. He just put his hands in the air and altered the shot. Irvine on the drive from the right block, no good. Rebound, Riverdale has it. They've got a run out here. Wayman West can't control it and out of bounds. Boy, a really good opportunity for Riverdale, and they couldn't control it. 40 seconds. Siegel up the floor, left here in the third quarter. Irvine walks it across, gets it across the timeline, 28 seconds. Clock counting down. Count is on here. He's going to have to move, and does, over to Dorian Lyles. Lyles waves away traffic to Goring now. 15 seconds. Goring to the foul line in the corner. Martin back up to Irvine with 10. That's where they want it here, I'd say. 7 seconds with 6. Gets a pick. Now rubbing off. Here's Lee. Foul line jumper. It's up in the air. Swish at the horn. Lawson Lee. He's got 5 third quarter points. And the Stars lead 35-26 after 3 quarters. Back for the fourth quarter coming up on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census, and we need your help. An accurate population count means more shared state revenue for things like road repairs, park improvements, and new sidewalks. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Another big benefit is the more dollars we receive could also help keep our taxes low. We need everyone to participate, so take part in our 2025 special census.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
71-52, the Stewart's Creek Redhawks a winner over Cookeville tonight on your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. And to start the fourth quarter, Siegel up 35-26. Here's Wayman West. Spots for a three, and it's good. First bank three for West. Huge bucket there.
Well, I said this in the first game. Riverdale won't go away. I said that for Siegel girls, but this is Riverdale boys trying to hang in.
They work it down low. Martin to Goring. Goring off the back of the rim, no good. Lee fighting for the rebound, and they may get him on the foul. I don't know. The official pointed at the floor, though. And they're going to call it on Burns for Riverdale. Siegel to inbound. Martin gets it to Carter Webb. No look pass over to Lyles. They're going to wipe off the shot and call an offensive foul. Boy, that's a big call in this game. That's not on Lyles, though. They call the foul on Carter Webb on the pass over. Webb was out for just a few minutes after getting elbowed in the nose. Siegel up by 6. It's a 2-possession game. They've had as much as a 10-point lead, I think, or 11 early. They started off on an 11-0 run. Hicks has it now, foul line, drives in, no look pass, and Burns has it knocked away by Lee. Rejected. They run down the loose ball, though. Will Knight down the lane, puts it up left hand. What a shot. Will Knight with 14. Hey, that's his first 2-point bucket.
Yep, it is. Nice move to get away from Lee there, who had his big paw out there.
4-point lead for Siegel, and Lyles going up for the shot is going to be fouled. And that's on Wayman West, I believe. Huge win on the night for Stewart's Creek, girls and boys, over.
I think the scores are more surprising than the win, really.
Yeah, especially the boys' score.
Yeah.
Free throw good for Dorian Lyles. He becomes the first Siegel player in double figures. He's got 10, leading scorer. And it's going to stay at 10. Rice almost had the rebound, but snatched away by Hicks. Hicks down the floor for the Warriors. Into the corner. That's Woodfine. Passes off and now gets it back. He's working the near side now after the pass to Will Knight. Drives, puts it up, baseline shot no good. Again, that tall presence of Lee in there.
Had to adjust the shot.
Yep. Siegel down, up by 5 with 6:18 to play in the ball game. Goring with it on the logo here. Center court. Goes left, flips it back out to Carter Webb. To Goring again. Lyles burns it over to Webb, now Rice, left wing. Rice back up top, finds Carter Webb, runner in the lane, no good. Big rebound there by Burns. Burns down the floor to Woodfine. Woodfine goes right side. Pulls up and now Hicks has it, top of the key, left wing. Will Knight for 3, rim no good. He's missed his last 3 threes. He's gonna try it again though. Off the rim, no good. 2 good looks at it, and they were close. Timeout on the floor with Siegel up by 5, 5:27 to play, 36-31 Siegel on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Turner Security helps sponsor this ball game tonight, powered by TechCore. For all of your home and business security and IT needs, turn to Turner Security.
Nice inbounds play after the timeout. They set up Carter Webb for that, and a little runner baseline. Puts him up by 7. Approaching the 5-minute mark left in the game. Malik Hicks pulls up just inside the 3-point arc, no good. Lyles with the rebound. Gonna take it, pass it over to Irvine. TJ on the near side, way front court to Lyles, now to Carter Webb, left side Rice. Tried to bounce pass it in traffic and stolen away. Riverdale down the floor, Will Knight, nice dump pass to Hicks, cutting through on the baseline, puts it up from the block on the near side. Nicely done by the Warriors there. 4.5 to play, 38-33 Siegel. Webb far side to Lyles. Now near side, front court to TJ Irvine. He takes it to the foul line, glides in, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound high, Wayman West finally wrestles it away. Trying to control the dribble. Up the floor now Hicks. Hicks drives the lane, puts it up, swatted away by Lee. There is a whistle. I think it's just going to be out of bounds. Riverdale, no foul. And inbounding is Fuqua, triggers it in. Riverdale around the horn, now Wilkerson penetrates in the corner. Fuqua Drives, goes up against Rice, passes back out to West. West, jumper, bounces off the rim, no good. Tip up by Hicks, won't fall. And here's Siegel down the floor. Carter Webb bringing it down the floor. Bumping, grabbing going on, and Hicks tried to foul him in every way, and Carter Webb just takes it in.
Well, when he reached for it to get the ball, Carter knew it, and he went on in.
He picked up another gear. Now the ball stolen away. Hicks lost it, down the floor to Irvine, passes over to Lyles, lay-in good. Lyles with 12, and it's 42-33 with 3:22 to go. Siegel up, timeout. Riverdale back in 1 minute.
At State Farm, when home and auto work together as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700, and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm. Don't forget to join us for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show coming up right after the game.
It's been a big night for Carter Webb, John. He was crowned homecoming king.
Yeah.
Playing here with 13 points, the leading scorer for Siegel, and they're up 42-33. Trying to avenge one of their district losses going through the first round. And there's a whistle, foul, called on Siegel's TJ Irvine.
I think Dorian Lyles thought it was on him. Probably a good thing it wasn't.
And that would have been 3 for him. Matthew Rice is playing with 3.
Boy, Irvine's a little pissed, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He just always around the guy.
Fuqua passes out. Wide open for a 3 is Wilkerson. Evan Wilkerson with the first bank 3 to keep Riverdale close in this one. Warriors going to have to go on a run now, though, John.
Yeah, it's getting late.
2:45 to play. Siegel up with the ball, 42-36. Irvine has it now. Front court, near side, hands it off to Lyles. Back over to Webb. In the corner, Rice, left side. Takes a couple of dribbles. Into the deep left corner, Lyles. He explodes baseline. Nicely done, and Lee for the dunk. He drew the double team and knew that Lee would be wide open. Second dunk of the night for the big guy. Fuqua in the lane puts it up, and Rice rejects this one. Double teamed and finds Wayman West somehow. West has this one knocked down, but a foul. That's going to go against Rice, and that's number 4 for the senior. Stops the clock with 2:11 and gives Riverdale a couple of shots here at the charity stripe. Wayman West, 2 quick dribbles, shot it, got it. 6 points for West. He hit a big 3 just a moment ago. Another charity toss is on the way, and this one good.
They won't go away, will they?
No. 44-38, 6-point lead, 2-possession game. Siegel ball and lead. Going to hit the 2-minute mark in 3, 2, 1, and now Carter Webb just drives the lane and shoots, scores, puts it up with the left hand.
You see how he avoided that charge too?
Yes.
Moved his body to the left side.
Got a 30-second timeout on the floor. Under 2 minutes to go. Stay with us on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey there, it's Brian. I wanted to share one of the reasons why I love First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They really show up for their customers. I see it firsthand, and I know you'll see and feel the difference. I know I can count on real, personalized service. When I've got a question, I don't get passed off to a machine. I get a real person who's ready to help. They always show up for me, and I know they will for you too.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big GTV is brought to you in part tonight by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, Bowen's Body Shop, and Franklin's Print Works.
Rockvale a winner tonight by a final of 70-65 over Oakland. Nice home win. 70-65. The Oakland girls get the victory on the road tonight. Full scoreboard after this game. Riverdale down the floor trailing 46-38. It's an 8-point lead. Woodfine dribbles around. Finds some help from Wilkerson. Back to Woodfine, right wing. Minute 35 to Will Knight. Knight's where they want it. They get it in the corner. Wilkerson, three is on the way. And it's good. He's got 2 threes in this quarter and a timeout. Riverdale down by 5 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
Whether you have a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply has premium feeds and dog foods you can't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Plus, every Saturday morning they have a local producer-only farmers market with fresh vegetables, beef, pork, and more.
Customer service expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
A big reminder, the Murfreesboro census being counted now. We need you to be counted. It means more state dollars, improves roads, parks, and services. The fast, easy form, secure form, murfreesborocensus.com. murfreesborocensus.com. Siegel gets the ball in. Up by 5, Carter Webb takes it far side. Breaking ankles all the way down to Lee. Ball passed too low. Somehow it squirts out. Webb shot no good from 5. Rebound, Lyles kisses it in. Too many chances down low right there. Malik kicks down the floor, puts it up, knocked away by Lawson Lee.
I mean, he may not score 7 or 8, 10 points, but man, all the shots he deflects, you got to have him in there.
That's probably 7 or 8 he's knocked away. Riverdale inbounds up the floor. Now Wilkerson out to Fuqua. He penetrates, gets in the lane, no good. Too hard off the glass. Rebound Rice, 54 seconds. There's the foul. Kind of thought that would be coming. It's only 3 team fouls.
Yeah, they got to get that in a hurry.
They have to have 2 more. That's one thing that the doing away with the 1-and-1 has done. The 5 fouls per quarter, and then they restart. It's hard to get in the bonus sometimes. Well, it wasn't in the girls' game, though. Irvine has it. Takes a few dribbles to the top of the key. Now brings it way back out to Lyles in the lane. Has a 2-on-1 and easily kisses it in off the glass. 16 for Dorian tonight. Lead is 9. Riverdale down. Rice blocks this shot, but now he's fouled out of the game. Yep. Rice has just had one of those nights, John.
Yeah, I never could really get going, although he's played a lot of minutes tonight,
yeah,
really.
He has.
With those fouls, but it takes a little bit of your game away.
So that brings freshman Cale Martin into the game to take his spot. And a couple of free throws with 29.7 on the clock for Riverdale. First one is a miss.
They've had a rough night at the free throw line, 3 of 9.
Hudson Fuqua at the line. They're going to take a timeout, make him think about it here. 50-41, Siegel on top right here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants, and we want to thank you for 40 great years of good food and fun.
At Toots, we still have the same specials, the same quality, the same portion sizes, even after 40 years.
And we have the best kids menu in town.
And our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Another free throw coming up here for Hudson Fuqua. Missed the first one. This to draw his team within 8 with 29.7 seconds. Good. Fuqua out, Malik Hicks in. Length of the floor to go for the Stars. Prentice Alsop Heating and Air postgame show is coming up after the conclusion of this one. Inbound to Irvine. Over to Lyles. Long pass thrown away. Tried to get it to Cale Martin in the corner, but Cale is not 9'9".
8 turnovers now for the Stars.
Laverne wins it 57-56 over Smyrna. What a game. 57-56. Here's a drive, and Woodfine is going to be fouled going in. Going to have some free throws upcoming.
You just got to let them shoot now. I mean, fouling them, you're just letting the clock stop.
You're giving them opportunities.
Yeah, just let them score. Just let them go on.
It's not necessary.
It doesn't mean they're going to hit the basket. If I'm Riverdale, I'm thinking, yeah, do it again, you know.
Free throw no good. And the tough night continues.
And that's the other side of it.
Yeah.
You got to hit them.
Will Knight's got 14 points, 4 threes on the night. Second one bounces through. So that puts Will Knight with 15 points, leading scorer by far for Riverdale. It's a 7-point lead with 16.6 seconds. Siegel tried to inbound. They get it into Cale Martin, and there's the foul. And that is team foul number 4.
Good guy to foul, really, if you're Riverdale. Well, no, they're not.
They got one more foul. Yep.
Yeah.
Now Goring is going to try to get it into either Lyles. Well, they get it into Irvine, and there's the foul. So I was going to say they're going to try to get it into Lyles or Carter Webb. But Irvine is just as deadly from the charity stripe, I would think. Guess it's kind of pick your poison there. So there will be 2 shots here the rest of the way anytime anybody fouls. Irvine's first one in and out. That means he'll hit this one. I've already marked it and a little premature there. So we'll see what happens. See if I'm a prognosticator. Free throw up and good. 51-43, 12 seconds. Here's Riverdale down the floor. A 3 from way downtown off the lip of the rim for Knight. Rebound Lee. Lee over to Goring. And he's going to take a few dribbles, and that's going to be it. Big homecoming win here for the Siegel Stars by a final score of 51-43. Siegel a winner here tonight and avenged the loss from earlier in the season. On the night, 16 points for Dorian Lyles, 15 for Carter Webb to lead the way for Siegel. For Riverdale, it was Will Knight's 15 points in this game. 51-43 the final score tonight, and that is it for our Big G TV coverage. But stay with us on radio and streaming as we will continue the Prentice Alsop Heating and Air postgame show that is coming up next here on State Farm Prep